Well, hello there. It's a brand new baby boy. Bio. Captain's log. It's been 2 years, and you know, the taste is kinda growing on me.
2 whole years of simping, Cecilia. Oh fuck yeah?
Hey, thanks for sticking around.
I'm making
Hey there.
cinnamon rolls, dog.
I'm sensing a disturbance in the space-time continuum.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Uh-huh. Oh, look at this guy's bits.
Hey everybody. Tomorrow is my 27th birthday. Don't know what to do.
Y'all feeling good? Having a good day? God, I hope so. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Halloween is rushing upon us, and I have been decorating, you know. What have you guys been doing to celebrate Halloween? Carved a pumpkin, hung up some lights, ate some candy corn.
Thanks for the bits.
Hiya CC zone head pat zone sip.
Decorating your islands in Animal Crossing. That's what's up. Some really cute things in there this year. Who actually eats candy corn? Me! I love it. It is wonderful. It doesn't feel like Halloween unless you eat some candy corn. I'm sorry. Dracula's a good movie. Black licorice is the devil's work. We don't fuck with that. A lot of people get so angry about candy corn, and I'm sorry to tell you, it is a top tier candy. Not only is it delicious, it is the official Halloween candy.
Snow Dad's better than no dad. Wait.
You guys can try to fight me on this, but you'll lose, so I suggest you just save your energy. Candy corn just tastes like slightly sweetened wax. That's where you're wrong. Have you ever bit into a candle? Doesn't taste the same, I promise you. If you haven't had candy corn, what are you doing with your life? Go get some. It's everywhere right now.
Thanks for the bits.
like holiday treats are always like hated for some reason. Someone mentioned eggnog. That's another thing. You don't have that any other time of the year. Enjoy it during the season. Okay, circus peanuts are also the devil's work. Don't eat those. Whoever invented those, I mean, I'm sure they're being tortured for all eternity, so there's not much I can wish upon them at this point. They taste like sex? You must be having the worst sex ever. I am so sorry for you. Listen, circus peanuts are flavored like banana. You can't tell me that's the devil at play. It's awful. Why would anyone do that? Imagine giving that to a child. What is wrong? What is wrong with... If you really hate yourself and you hate your life, go have some circus peanut.
Uh-huh.
It is truly a lot of trickery, you know? Let's make a peanut-shaped marshmallow candy. It's not soft marshmallow, it's orange. Does it taste like peanuts? No. You know, it tastes like fucking banana. Doesn't even taste like oranges, it tastes like fucking banana. What an awful invention. That's right. Free candy ratings right now. Peeps are like a 4 out of 10. Marshmallows are good, but granular sugar on top of them makes no sense. Gummy worms are a 10 out of 10. Red vines are like a 5 out of 10. There's a lot of things I have to respond to. Hold up. Pocky, I mean, it's fine. Like a 6 out of 10. Skittles, 6 out of 10. 100 grand, 6 out of 10. Very, like, pretty average things. Everything I'm reading here is pretty darn average. Nothing's making me incredibly angry or very excited. Circus Peanuts, negative 100 out of 10.
What a sweet baby. Show off, but
Thank you for the gift subs.
sweet.
You're not the only one, Ryu. Smarties are pretty rad. Okay, I have to think about now and laters. I used to really, really, really like them, like, you know, in the 90s. They were excellent. Now they're different and gross and weird, and I don't like them as much. Someone said Necco wafers earlier, and I don't know a more disappointing candy next to Circus Peanuts. It's like those two can just, you know, never be produced again, and I'm pretty sure no one would miss it. Fruit Stripe gum is the best, most disappointing gum in the entire world.
That's my bio.
But it also comes with temporary tattoos, so, you know. You guys can stock up on candy this year and not feel bad about eating it all, because no kids are going to come to your door. Just treat yourself this year.
You got your bits hanging out like it's the end of the world.
What is the best Halloween candy in your opinion?
Thank you for the bits. Best Halloween candy, in my opinion, is candy corn. It's the only Halloween candy.
Get ready to match the stars. Bobby Van, Elaine Joyce.
It's time for Match Game.
Brett Summers, Richard Dawson, and Nanette Fabre as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Rayburn.
Go. Oh! Hello, Johnny Olsen. I did drop. Where did that come from?
Why 73? It's the year.
And it fell down. I'll tell you what, if you lay them, I'll sell them. Here, would you catch that, please? There you go. There.
It's the old sandbag trick.
I know that all of you and everybody in television land and you celebrities would like to wish these two people well because they got a big CBS special coming up soon.
Thank you.
Right? Bobby and Elaine,
Thank you.
who are known.
I'll wish them well.
Let's wish them well. This hasn't been cast.
Yes, it has.
Has it been
plays
cast?
Yes.
in the middle of November, does it?
Yeah, the middle of November, right. November
November
15th, to be
15th.
exact.
Yes.
If you
And
want.
who gets top billing?
We haven't figured that out yet.
I see.
It's according how it goes tonight.
I guess everybody knows that Bobby and Elaine are really Mr. and Mrs. Van in real life.
Yes,
Here
you
they're
didn't know
Bobby and
that.
Elaine. But
Yes,
that's the way
we
it is.
know that for sure.
Right.
No, wrong. All right, listen, I'd like you to say hello to Donna King and Lena Spraker. Hello there, ladies. Lena's our current champ. She's won a lot of money, a total of
Correct.
$600 and one game. And she's being challenged by Donna. We have finished one round, and we do not have a score yet. But we're going to continue in a moment or so, and we'll see if we'll score. So don't go away.
Who wants to
Okay.
score?
Are you ready, ladies? Here we go with round two. All right, challenger, would you make a selection?
B.
B it is, no score at all. On either side, everyone participates.
Right.
Gotcha.
Edgar picked his blank carefully. Edgar picked his
It's the
blank.
word carefully that is a little scary.
Yeah, that's
Are you thinking, Donna? Okay. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
ready.
She's the one who laid the thing. You can tell by the cackling. All right, Donna. Edgar picked his blank carefully. What answer would you like to give us to match the celebrities?
Nose.
Nose? I must say
No one would ever
I
pick
hadn't
their
expected
nose.
That,
Right.
Bobby.
Well, we Donna and I have the same terrible mind, so it's
I
no.
see. Look at that. So you score once, Donnie Lane.
Right.
Three's Company knows.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to go along with everybody, but anyone named Edgar would never pick his nose. He's a very
I love
big
Charles.
person
He's
who would
great.
pick his ties.
He's picking ties. Choose them very carefully. All right, Brett, what do you say?
I love my answer. Edgar picked his seat carefully.
That's right. Okay, I love the answer. Yes.
I'm glad you like your answer.
Fifth row center. What do you say, Richard?
I have to explain that Edgar had 4-inch fingernails. That is why he picked his nose very carefully.
I mean, so do I.
Thanks for sticking around.
Almost 2 years. Thanks for the great content at CONESAMA Zone Love Zone Love Zone Love.
So, Donna, you've scored 4 times.
Brett might be a little
Let's
sauced up.
see how Lena does with this. You must match 4 celebrities to achieve a tie. However, if you match 5, you win another game, Lena. Here we go. Milton
Milton.
only dated girls who were blank. Milton only dated
Horny.
girls who were blank.
I'm going to work on this one because seat didn't work at all, I guess.
All right, Lena's thinking about her answer. That will match the celebrities. And everybody's busy writing over here. Milton
Yeah.
only dated girls who were blank. We
writing
don't need
C.
the artwork. Just do the answer. Simple answer. Okay. All right, now, Lena, think carefully before you give an answer. Milton only dated girls who were blank. What answer do you think will match the celebrities?
Pretty.
Pretty. All right, that's what she says. She needs 4 to tie, 5 to win. Go, Bobby.
I said blondes.
Blonde.
Pretty blondes.
Her answer.
I have to do this, folks. You understand?
Yes, of course. All right, Elaine.
He would pick girls who were fast.
Fast. All right, so now you must match all 4 celebrities to stay in the game. Charles.
That means slutty.
Only 2 is girls, so we got a new winner, Donna King. Congratulations. When we come around. There you are. Who's that bouncing up and down? That's your sister bouncing up and down. Well, we'll get a shot of her a little later. We've got to say goodbye to Lena right now. We congratulate you. And Lena, we've got $600 for you, together with our thanks for being on Match Game 73.
Thank you.
Good. Goodbye, Lena.
She barely said 3 words. She only said 3 words.
Okay. Pull yourself
Goodbye.
together. Come over here and stand close to me. Now, would you stop being hysterical? You're making her nervous now. Johnny, would you go down there and calm her down?
Aw, they're wearing yellow. They match. That's
Sit
so
on her lap or do
cute.
something. That'll calm her down. Okay. Now, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Let me hear you count to 5.
1,
I don't know if you're ready.
2, 3, 4, 5. Ready.
Money makes you laugh, huh?
Yes.
Okay. We polled a recent studio audience, Donna, and we got their best response to this. Bad blank. Now, the answer given most often by that audience is worth $500 if you match it. The second most frequent response, $250. The third, $100. Now, you're allowed to get some help from the celebrities, so choose one right now.
Remember, we're in the
See what that
70s, guys.
celebrity thinks.
Bobby.
I mean,
Van,
one
how would you
gift's
fill in
great,
that
but
blank?
what
Bad.
are you trying to
It's a
prove?
tough one. I would say bad times.
Bad times
Right.
is his answer. All right, another one, Donna?
Predicting 2020.
How about, can you say more than one?
Sure.
Could I like say Bad Day at Black Rock, or could I just, would
Well,
that
you can
be-
say Bad Day at Black Rock.
Oh,
I'm going to say Bad Day at Black Rock.
Bad Day at Black Rock was a marvelous motion picture of some
I
years
never
ago.
saw it,
You never
actually.
saw it? All right, start Ernest Borgnine, as I remember. One more, Donna.
Well, I don't want to badmouth you, but badmouth.
Bad Mouth is your answer. Okay. So
Oh, Richard, you're so
Bad
smart.
Times, Bad Day at Black Rock, and Bad Mouth. Now, you may choose one of those or give us one of your own. First, you better stand up off my microphone cable. Thank you. All right. Now, see, don't be afraid to stand close to me because I just want us to both be in the same picture. What do you want to do here?
I'm gonna go with Bad Times.
Bad Times. That's the answer you think is up there under the $500 slot. Let's reveal them one at a time. We are looking for Bad Times. May we see the $100 response?
These bits are my favorite.
That's a good answer. Still looking for Bad Times. Got to be there somewhere. May we see the $250 response? Bad Temper. Uh-oh.
Thanks for the
Here we go with
bits.
a third and last chance, Donna. May we see the $500 response?
Oh, no.
You know, this has never happened
right.
before since we've been doing this show.
Well, I'll tell you something,
You had
Gene.
it there. Did you think of
Did
it?
you have it?
But it's never happened this way before. The 3 answers came up that did not come up over here.
If you have
Oddball.
bad breath, you have bad times. Can't we give it to
That, no, we can't give it to her on that. All right. You are going to meet another celebrity or another challenger and play another game here. But first, we've got to do a little business, and this is it. Here is our new challenger. Let's say hello and welcome Patrick Taylor. Hello, Patrick. Where are you from, Pat?
Los Angeles.
What do you do?
I represent a clothing manufacturer here in Los Angeles.
Anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Well, that's just about it. I guess I
Would
go
you like to drum a
to.
whole tune on a table while you're banging
Why
away
not?
there? It goes right up the microphone there.
Yes, sir.
That's the only reason I point that out. Makes a lot of noise when you do that there. So you represent a
Clothing manufacturer here.
clothing manufacturer in
and
Los Angeles.
I go to New York about 2 or 3 times a year.
I see. You know how this goes?
Yes, I do.
Shall we have a go at it?
Right.
Okay. Oops. Now, the challenger makes a selection, Pat, so if you would, please.
I'll take A.
He says he wants A. Some contestants find these harder than others, so that's why we leave it entirely up to you. Everyone plays.
Certainly.
While Stephanie was sunbathing, a pair of butterflies landed on her blank.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You will not find the answer in my beautiful brown eyes. Did you hear that, Patrick?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? You don't want to hear it again, do you? Okay, up there, Charles. All right. While Stephanie was sunbathing, a pair of butterflies landed on her
Behind.
Okay, that's what he said.
Why not her titties, though?
Bobby, what did you
I
say?
said belly button.
Belly button. Okay.
Why? Why would you say that?
A little further, and I said booby.
On her boobie.
What does that mean?
Thank you, Elaine.
Male butterflies.
Charles.
Oh, it depends.
Okay.
Well, it depends on where you were sitting. What was her name? Stephanie?
Stephanie, yes.
Because it wasn't two butterflies on one booby, it was two butterflies on a booby apiece. From where I could see, that's what it was.
Would you try and not be so depressed during the rest of the show?
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you very
Cheer
much.
up, honey.
Would you give us your response, please?
I may.
question.
I may. Yes, I just may. I said butt on her butt, which rhymes with behind.
That's right, indeed. So there's a match for you, Patrick. While Stephanie was
Patrick's cute.
sunbathing, a pair of butterflies landed on her.
Well, at the risk of making an ass of myself, I said buttocks.
Richard's an ass man, confirmed.
Miss
First,
Sweetness
I had to decide whether she was on her back or on her front. And I figured a pretty girl's sunbathing. How much time do we have? Then I thought about her chest, but that's too masculine. And I thought about other things, so I just finally said her plain old bosom.
Her bosom. All right, so Patrick, you scored twice with your response, and now let's see how Donna does with this question. Everyone plays, remember? While having dinner at the White House, Martha found a blank in her soup.
Think has to phrase this.
While having dinner at the White House,
Wait a minute, hold it. Don't anybody move.
Martha found a blank in her soup. How are you, Charles?
Now I've got it. Okay.
Good. Charles Nelson Riley is wearing socks today. For the first time since he's been on this show.
And you know they'll never know.
Congratulations, Charles.
You never know?
Well, they'll never know. I could have them on.
Show and tell later. All right.
Feet.
Now,
I'll
let's
dance later.
turn to our champ here, Donna King, and ask her how she handles this. While having dinner at the White House, Martha found a blank in her soup. What answer do you think will match the celebrities?
Fly.
A fly in her soup. What's wrong?
Don't hear the groans.
You heard the groans from the audience? They could be wrong. They could be wrong. Let's find out, Bobby.
Well, I didn't spell it right, but I'll pronounce it. From what's been going on lately, it's probably a subpoena.
A subpoena. Well, she's looking for fly, Elaine.
And I thought there's something in the soup, a supina.
A subpoena. Oh, no, let her stay. She's okay. She's cute. Charles.
But before the supina, there must have been a microphone. Dun, 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 dun.
Microphone.
In her soup.
A little bug in the soup there. Okay, Brett, what do you say?
Well, Martha's been telling a lot of peculiar stories, and if they're true, she probably found a sleeping pill in her soup.
No flies in the soup so far. All right, Richard, what do you say?
Martha found a bug in her soup. Which I must add turned out to be a tapeworm.
It did indeed. Okay, so There's no match there with Bug and Fly.
Bug isn't a match?
No. Well,
Fly is a bug.
No, I'm sorry.
No, okay. All right.
Because there are too many different...
How is that not a match?
Who knows, whatever.
Okay.
All right, so at the end of round one, the score is 2-0 in favor of our challenger.
Sometimes this game is pretty fucky.
But first, we have this for you. Okay, are you ready here? Go to round two. Are you ready?
Do your legal guardians know you're here?
Challenger, would you make a selection?
I'll go for A again.
He goes for A. Now, last time around, Patrick, you matched Richard and Brett. So now
I don't like it when I can't write. I don't get to talk.
That's right. You lay out this time. Okay. Listen carefully now. Before Bobby married Elaine, he was known as the Wolf. Now they call him the Blank. Yes. Before Bobby married Elaine, he was known as the Wolf. Now they call him the Blank.
Did you lose a contact lens?
You are finished, right, Nanette? Charles is finished.
I am not finished. My career will continue.
Oh, it is. Going to continue.
But I finished.
You're going to do a thing this fall called...
It pays to be ignorant.
That's right.
Don't you want to know what I'm doing this fall?
I know what you're doing.
All right. I think I'll take a minute.
She's going to be on the new
Oh,
Perry
Brett.
Mason thing. So you
And
want...
I lied. I'm not playing Perry Mason.
You what?
1 week I said I was playing Perry Mason, but I lied. Actually, I'm not playing Perry Mason.
I'm
playing
playing
a second
Perry Mason.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, everybody's ready. Here we go. Now, Patrick, here it is. Before Bobby married Elaine, he was known as the Wolf. Now they call him the Blank. How do you fill in that blank?
The Lamb.
The Lamb. If I were in a position, I think that would be a good response. What do you say?
Well, I say I'm playing the delivery man now.
The delivery man.
That's right.
The Wolf, the
He
delivery
just has
man.
such as fun as I do.
Okay, Lamb is his answer. Elaine, what's yours?
This was terribly personal.
Yes.
And I just tell it like it is. He's still the wolf.
He's still the Wolf. Now they call him the Wolf.
That's
Okay.
right.
Now, wasn't
Son
that
of
a
the wolf.
charming story?
Yes.
Yes.
But we heard he was a lamb.
There's a match. We're up to 3 now. Now we skip over Brett and Richard and go to Nanette.
Well, 1 for 1. There you are. He's a lamb.
There it is, another lamb. And you scored twice with that. You're up to 4-0. Now, Donna, you must match 4 celebrities to achieve a tie. 5 will win the game. This is it. Frank kept a picture of Blank on the wall so he could throw darts at it. Frank kept
His mother.
If we knew his last name, we'd be able to answer this more accurately, G.
No, well, Frank kept a picture of Blank on the wall so he could throw darts at it.
Oh, okay.
Could be, you know, anyone, I guess.
I got it.
Got the idea?
Yeah. I never said I was smart. I just said I was tall.
All right, we are all ready. Now, Donna, think about it carefully. Frank kept a picture of Blank on the wall so he could throw darts at it. What answer would you like to give in an attempt to match the celebrities?
His wife.
His wife. All right, you must match 4 to achieve a tie. 5 will win the game. Bobby Van.
His wife? Why are they married? That's not very nice.
Okay, you need 3 more. Let's see if you get them. Elaine.
I assumed Frank Sinatra, so I said Mia.
Mia. All right, so there's
Well,
a
that's
specific
Toto.
answer. Charles Nelson Riley.
Mia. All right, boss.
Boss. All right, now you must match the remaining 3 celebrities here to achieve a tie.
Now, actually, if
Congratulations on
you
your
hold
sub,
this
baby.
card
Oh my
like
God,
this,
what have
it
you
could
done
say
to
what-
his
does his ex
sides?
count?
His ex-wife, wife, or what?
Cecilia, time is always an amazing time.
You got 2 to go here. Let's see if it happens. Wife is the answer. What do you say?
Nixon.
This contestant is very, very cute.
You've got the $100, and you'll have a go at the super match in a moment. Now it's time to say goodbye to Donna. You're going to be leaving with $100, Donna. We thank you for being with us here on Match.
Bye, Donna.
Well, hello there.
We're going to start all this big process here, but first we've got to start this thing rolling. Don't go away. Patrick Taylor will be here next time to have a go at the super match, and we all hope he does well. You did extremely well because you're all graceful, beautiful, talented people.
Thank you.
Join us next time for Match Game 73. Gene Rayburn here. Thank you. Bye.
Today's consolation prizes are Charm Glowette, the completely portable gas grill that goes anywhere. Instant flame without starter fluids or charcoal. Charm Glow products of Antioch, Illinois. And an assortment of fine Clairol products featuring Born Blonde Lighter and Toner, the toner with no peroxide.
Why would anyone want to be blonde?
And a generous supply of Frosty root beer. It has a delightfully refreshing taste. It's cold brewed, that's Frosty.
Thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
Thank you for the gift subs.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Secret Storm next over most of these CBS stations.
At Dante's Inferno, the ultimate video game has come to life.
This is arcade, and it's all done in virtual reality. So
Oh boy, VR!
actually think that you're in the game board.
I am arcade.
Look how realistic this looks.
It's the wrong machine.
You gotta try this thing.
And all you need to play.
Why did it have Crash Bandicoot graphics on the code?
I think the game is alive somehow.
If you won't play the game by my rules, then I'll play in your world.
No!
Two teenagers will play for their lives. Kiss reality goodbye forever. And enter
It's only virtual reality now. Oh no, God, it looks so bad.
has become flesh and blood. Congratulations, Alex. You've almost made it to the final level.
The final level.
Arcade. Kiss reality.
Should we watch this movie?
Goodbye.
Hey, thanks for sticking around.
The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information. Tonight, on Sightings, some claim this man is a real live werewolf.
Maybe we'll watch it one day.
Believe it's true.
He's seen the transfiguration of a man into a wolf.
Then, this woman...
He's a werewolf!
...that have baffled scientists. Some say they're UFOs. Some say they're ghosts. Our experts attempt to unravel the mystery.
Are there any werewolves in the chat? If yes, do you want to come to my Halloween party?
Welcome to Sightings. I'm Tim White. In a new
I
investigation,
thought he was wearing a hat for a second.
to be more than just
You know, like the hat that you wear when you graduate because it's like triangular.
Without warning, victims say that they're turned into raging animals. The cause? Well, some believe it's a mental illness. Others, that it's the result of demonic possession.
Rational men who turn into irrational, salivating beasts.
Maybe Hollywood's version of a
Ooh,
werewolf.
scary. Not horny at all.
Are created by makeup artists.
Salivating beasts.
To outsiders, this small English town of Southend-on-Sea seems quiet, picturesque, even quaint. But there are secrets here, an evil that lies just beneath the surface. You can't see what invisible danger lurks here until Bill Ramsey tells you his story.
The story began when I was 9 years old. It was a very warm summer's evening. Suddenly the air went very
I turned into a werewolf, I did.
stench in the air, and I just flew into the most horrendous rage that my mother and father came out to see what the hell was going on. And the fence post was
No, you didn't.
square. It was set into concrete in the ground. I pulled it out and smashed it on the floor till it broke. Well, I don't think I could do that now. My mother and father just couldn't make out why their little 9-year-old boy suddenly started to act virtually like an animal in the garden.
Because you're a fucking asshole, that's why.
He grew up, married, had children. But then the violent episode from his childhood came back to haunt the adult. Strange animal behavior would overtake
Okay, flexing a little, got married, had kids.
Or explain. At first he could keep it secret, but then one day Bill Ramsey bit someone in public, and the animal inside him wasn't a secret anymore.
He's a psychopath. He's not a werewolf.
In hospital.
I just had the feeling that ultimately I would kill somebody.
Then, without reason or warning, Bill Ramsey attempted
Get
to
him
murder a
help.
police officer. He was
My
locked up, and
sweet
his life
baby
became a
bio.
tangle of police
Oh!
Thanks for the good faps.
I envisaged being in prison for the rest of my life, or in a secure mental hospital the rest of my life, for something I knew I would never be responsible for.
The unassuming man with the tragic secret was famous now as the werewolf of Southend-on-Sea.
What was causing it?
Thank you for the
I was
donation.
literally felt like just committing suicide.
This is an
Word of Ramsey's
insane
bizarre behavior
defense.
spread as far as rural Connecticut, where authors Lorraine
No. I'm just a werewolf. I didn't mean to kill that guy.
7,000 cases of the paranormal, and for the past 24 years lectured on demonology at major universities worldwide.
Like I told Lorraine, I said, Lorraine, I'm not going to go before the public and start talking about a werewolf. I said, it's going to be interesting to go there, see what we can do to help this man, but that's about it.
He felt that that was just stretching our credibility just a little too far to believe in werewolves. But I believe.
He's right, ma'am.
Ramsey's case. They had many questions. Was Ramsey a common criminal? Was he mentally ill? Or was he really a werewolf, possessed by what they believed was the devil? They spoke with Inspector Tony Belford, who was there the night Ramsey tried to murder a fellow officer.
What I actually saw that night, I couldn't really understand what it was. All I knew that it was something I'd never witnessed before. It was not natural behavior.
That night, Bill Ramsey became confused and lost control. He picked up a prostitute and without explanation drove her to the police station.
So I took the prostitute
What?
leaving Sergeant Terry Fisher out in the yard with Ramsey.
He had these mad, staring eyes and this maniacal expression. That's all I can describe it as. The worst thing was what he was saying, and it was said in a very malevolent way. And I'll quote from the report I made shortly afterwards. He was saying, "The devil is in me. When the devil is in me, I am strong."
Yeah, he's crazy.
I am strong, and you are going to die.
Ramsey lunged for the sergeant's throat. Fisher, unarmed, responded with a powerful knee to the groin.
He sort of went, "Ugh," and crouched down, and he shrugged it off again and became stronger.
Need him in the
When I came out
nuts.
of the yard, I saw Terry Fisher on the floor, just over in this location, with Bill Ramsey sitting on top of him with his hands around his throat.
Then there were bobbies that came to their sergeant's aid, and he threw them off, in their words, like they were matchsticks.
A little voice back here said, "Terence, you've come unstuck this time."
And when you see the size of this ex-police officer, you'll say to yourself, what scared him so much? Why this one experience? Because he's seen something.
Thanks, Daddy
that
Warbucks.
very few people ever see. He's seen the transfiguration of a man.
Thank you for the gift subs
It
again.
took 5 officers
VP,
to
you're
secure
nutty.
Ramsey, who was not under the influence of any drugs.
When I say he snarled and he growled, it was an impression of his lips turning up and showing his teeth. And I can recollect actually saying at the time in the reports that I filed that he took on the appearance.
You don't need to be on drugs to be crazy.
Ramsey tried to escape.
His head, right arm, up to his shoulder was outside this hole. It's difficult to actually visualise a head and an arm out there, but I can assure you, I saw it, 5 or 6 firemen saw it, a doctor saw it, and I would suggest up to 7 or 8 policemen saw it. None of which could believe what we'd actually seen.
I love the artist rendition. I would like to buy that and frame it.
And squeezed back through the hole. Badly shaken, Officer Fisher took early retirement. Inspector Belford was left to account for Ramsey's bizarre behavior.
I submit this report for your information and to have recorded the fact that it is in my opinion that this man will, if not controlled, end up causing fatal or serious injury to some person.
Criminal charges were not filed. Instead, Bill Ramsey was committed to a mental hospital.
Everybody thought I had a mental problem. It just didn't seem right. But I had no other answer. I couldn't say, well, it's not a mental problem. So, well, you do this normally then, do you? Does everybody, is this normal behaviour? Of course it was a mental problem. Where else could they send me? There was nowhere else.
After psychiatric tests failed to pinpoint the source of Ramsey's behavior, he was released.
What is left? The paranormal, the unknown. And that's where we come in.
Warren's told me that it wasn't a mental illness. I had no mental illness. I was possessed, demonically possessed with a wolf spirit.
Get the fuck out of town.
Oh, I've heard it all. And he kind of closed the evening with, would you come to
Who told you that? Who told you that?
Exercise? Come on. There's some absolute rubbish they were giving me here.
Exercise? I've never exercised a day in my life.
I've been through all the other avenues, remember.
Coming up next, the shocking real-life exorcism when our frightening werewolf story continues.
The lips rolled up, the teeth protruded, and he tried to bite.
Is this dude about to for real get away with murder because they think he's
caused by demonic possession? But ultimately, in desperation, he made the decision to go to America for an exorcism.
A British newspaper paid Bill Ramsey $20,000 for the rights to his story. His private ordeal was now a public spectacle to be played out in rural Connecticut. It was here that the Warrens introduced him to Bishop Richard McKenna, a priest who had performed the dangerous ritual of exorcism many times before.
He needed to be exorcised, no question about that. I would think that being possessed by the devil is the worst evil.
There's no question about...
befall anyone.
I didn't know what to expect. And when you enter in a realm of the unknown, you're obviously very, very scared.
Since Ramsey had shown superhuman strength, 6 bodyguards with stun guns protected the bishop. Rare still photos are the only visual record of the exorcism.
Lord permitted, the devil could easily kill the exorcist. As I proceeded with the prayers, it didn't seem to be himself. It was just some other person were taking over him. He himself seemed to almost go into a kind of a daze.
I remember him coming to me, at me with that stole, placing it on my head, and it's as if he'd hit me with a hammer almost, because I just did not know anything after that.
It started from behind him, and the muscles in the back of the neck all began to enlarge, and the ears began to point, and he howled.
Speak, devil. Be gone in the name of God. Leave him alone. Go back to how we came from. God.
No. I refuse. I'm gonna keep possessing this man.
In such a manner that no human hand
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That.
No. What are you talking about? I can do that right now.
Violently react and
oh, Lord. I love it.
And he snarled
it's wonderful.
like an animal.
The lips rolled up, the teeth protruded, and he tried to bite.
Come in here, you are ready to come. What keeps you here? Be gone, Satan. Leave him alone.
That's one dedicated furry, honestly.
Leave him. he came to himself.
As I came out the exorcism, you feel that you're a new person.
The man was freed. The man was freed.
I felt I wanted to kiss him, kiss Bishop McKenna, because what he'd done. I believe that...
You can't do that because he'll try to exorcise you again.
By the devil, yeah.
Was Bill Ramsey mentally ill or the victim of demonic possession? No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear. What the police,
everyone knows for sure.
Help, the exorcism did. Ramsey returned home to England, and in the 3 years since his exorcism, Bill Ramsey has not had a single violent episode.
Coming up next, this woman captured eerie images on film that have baffled scientists. Some say they're UFOs, some say they're ghosts. Our experts attempt to unravel the mystery.
Almost every time Massachusetts housewife Stella Lansing takes a picture, she gets unexplained images on her film. Using any type of camera at all, with any type of film or videotape, Stella Lansing records what appear to be images from another dimension.
We've all had strange things show up on our pictures. Glitches, scratches, strange patterns of light and shadow. Weird images are bound to show up every once in a while. But researchers in the field of paranormal photography believe some of these photos are actually a window to the supernatural. For 30 years, Stella Lansing has captured bizarre anomalies on film and videotape. Nearly every single time she takes a picture or shoots home movies, strange images appear. Here, a severed arm mysteriously floating in front of this woman's head. Strange facial lesions mark her own self-portrait. A mysterious monk appeared while she was taping a television special about Queen Elizabeth. There's a series of unique clock-like images that defy cinema and time logic, and were unheard of in the field of paranormal photography, until now.
I probably didn't realize that it was any kind of a gift or anything in the beginning. I was just trying to get proof of what I was seeing. I tried with every kind of camera I had, and as this went along, I asked someone if only I had a movie camera, and they let me borrow theirs, and that's when I started to get my very first nighttime sighting.
There is usually a rational and mechanical explanation for what produced a given image on the film, as opposed to a supernatural answer.
The idea that Stella was experiencing more than just
Oh my
mechanical
God,
failure
what have you
first
done
occurred
to
to her
his
while shooting
eyes?
these high-tension wires near her home in Massachusetts.
Suddenly, this burst of light came off of the knoll where I was just facing there, and shot up. It seemed like in that direction, toward the moon, in the direction of the moon, south, southwest. And as it did, all these multicolored lights were flashing, and that's when I got this object that looks like arms sticking out.
A frame-by-frame analysis of Stella's Super 8 film reveals these astonishing images. A group of 4 men, which photo experts have named the occupants. In the 20 years since this Super 8 image was captured, photo analysts have debated its authenticity. I took the footage of the occupants to the Brooks Institute, the prestigious photography study center in Santa Barbara, California.
What could affect a photographic negative like that?
A stray light entering from a small hole near the camera lens, possibly some kind of after effect when the film was taken out of the camera, some kind of a very fine, hard, and short light strike that produced those patterns.
8mm motion pictures are so small, frame by frame, that it's virtually impossible to fake them without a sophisticated laboratory and animators. You'd have to run a Walt Disney studio to do it. A person like Stella Lansing could not do it.
Even more mysterious than
Yeah, because she's
Stella's
fucking
Super
dumb
8
as
image of
shit.
the occupants is what happens when the film is transferred to videotape. Then, unidentified voices suddenly appear. Analysts could not explain how Stella's silent 8mm film, with no soundtrack, could suddenly produce sound, replayed here at a slower speed.
Oh, very spooky. I'm scaring you off.
With no technical knowledge of photography herself, Stella searched for someone who could explain the images in her photos. Dr. Bertold Schwartz, noted psychiatrist and author, took her case and has been studying Stella Lansing for 21 years.
When I first met Stella, I became more and more curious, because here is a human being that gets these things, the kind of things you read about in the paper, but is seldom documented as one would prefer.
In fact, it was Stella's meticulous records that set her apart. For 30 years, she had kept detailed logs of all her photos and films.
As one went over the notes that she had laboriously collected through the years, she'd write on the film boxes, she'd write on scraps of paper, she'd collect clippings, and you put it all together, the story seems to hang together. And we have to ask the question, how do we explain it? Questions and questions and questions, but then it becomes fascinating, a real mystery of the first order.
Some of Stella's most bizarre images are referred to as the clock series, images captured on film that surround such things as airplanes and church steeples, appearing at night and during the day. Strangely, when the single lights of the clock formations are enlarged, they reveal spacecraft-like images. And even more astonishing, these so-called spacecraft extend beyond the edge of the film frame.
It overlaps the frames. Indeed, the time-space barrier is smashed in some way by this housewife.
Rand, the clockwork patterns on Stella's photographs, what do you make of them?
I can find some rationale in calling them a mechanical problem in the camera. Some of the consistencies from frame to frame indicate that the exposure was produced not in the camera, but somewhere as a light leak entering the camera, or some other pattern. The pattern appears to be very similar, but not always the same.
But Stella Lansing still got the clock-like formations when she used 6 different cameras, 2 different types of film, inside, outside, in daylight, and at night, in 5 different states. She even succeeded when her camera was switched for another at the last moment. So could Stella Lansing be somehow affecting her film subconsciously? To find out, Dr. Schwartz has subjected Stella to psychiatric evaluations and brainwave analyses. In 1971, Dr. Schwartz himself filmed this breakthrough field study. He and Stella journeyed from Springfield, Massachusetts to Munson Hill, to the power lines where Stella first photographed the occupants.
Stella's saying, so they're going to come, they always do. And by golly, we see these 2 orange or reddish-orange globes. First there's 1, then there's 2, they're blinking, they seem to hop around. Aim my camera at it, I hope I'm capturing this, I don't know. What does this mean?
This causes me to believe that either there's some type of mind projection, either she's somehow projecting these images onto the film from her imagination, from her own mind.
Yeah, that's how things work.
Another theory, which is certainly not provable.
Thanks,
not by
Daddy
me
Warbucks.
Anyway, could things exist in another dimension, in a borderline way where they flicker in and out of our dimension?
21 years later, we accompanied Stella to Munson Hill, the site of her original photo expedition. We wanted to see if Stella would get the same paranormal images under our own controlled conditions.
There's some kind of interaction here. Whatever it is, I don't know.
Thank you for the gift subs.
For some reason, it's just like when I'm driving, I seem to know.
Could you imagine if you were like recording anything or taking a photo and things that were in your head were projected onto the film? We would all be in so much trouble.
Stella also took still photos of our sightings producer and camera crew. And surprising results occurred at the Palmer Photo Lab, where Stella's film was developed. The first thing their technician ruled out was light flare.
This is what's interesting right here. This seems to have solidity to it here. It's almost an oval shape. And right here also has the same thing. That is really strange.
It has all the attributes of classic camera flare.
But all the light was behind Stella, not behind the subject.
There appears to be some sort of a light source just breaking over her shoulder.
But it would be visible to the naked eye. It would be like a flashbulb or something.
It could have been a very transitory event, very short in duration, where the human eye and brain in combination just didn't recognize it, but the film did for whatever reason.
I believe in what I'm doing, and I know there's something out there, and nobody can tell me it isn't.
Debate continues on what is actually appearing in Stella's films. We'll keep you updated on the results of future investigations.
With the study of paranormal phenomena in its infancy, we may never know for sure what's really appearing in Stella Lansing's films. Are the images ghosts, UFOs, or some unexplained byproduct of Stella's own mind?
Coming up, an exclusive sightings update when we revisit a Texas family threatened by a sinister apparition.
Oh my.
The story of the Lamonis family of Dallas, Texas, who said they were being terrorized by a ghostly entity.
To rid their house of the ghostly presence, the Lamonises participated in a seance. Our team of psychics appeared to make contact, but since then,
Hell yeah.
has returned.
We have decided to move. Things are still happening here in the house. She knows that I don't
Oh, you pussy. They're just trying to have fun. Hang out with them.
And it's best that they move.
The Lamonises can't live with the fear any longer. They've moved out. But no one knows what awaits the next family that lives in this
I
Dallas
hope
house.
those ghosts follow you.
To report your sighting, call 1-900-740-SIGHT. Each call, 75 cents a minute. Average call lasts 2 minutes, and you must be 18 years or older. Again, the Sightings Hotline, 1-900-740-7483.
Join us next time for new investigations. For Sightings, I'm Tim White. Good night.
In the tradition of In Living Color comes a new comedy that's way out there, The Edge. For humor with a bite, catch Julie Brown in the series premiere of The Edge. Tomorrow after a full hour of Cops and an all-new Code 3. Now, Fox's Friday Night Search Party continues with an all-new episode of Likely Suspects. Next.
Ever hear of a gift certificate that turns into a soft drink? Oh, it can happen this Halloween. When you give out McDonald's Halloween gift certificates, kids take them to McDonald's and they get a McDonald's soft drink. Oh, what is that?
Really?
Halloween gift certificates costs only $1. And can turn into 20 regular soft drinks. It must be the magic of Halloween.
Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Nobody.
Mummies everywhere are rushing to Carvel for the new Halloween ice cream.
Oh, look at that pumpkin.
Have your mummy pick up some new ghosty cones too.
Mummy, can I have some pumpkin cake?
This Halloween he's coming with something they never expected. Cookies! Simply roll out Pillsbury sugar cookies, cut, bake, then create your own deliciously smooth...
And then fuck them up! You're supposed to see the impression of them, don't cover it up. That's a very cute pumpkin.
At Universal Studios, Florida. And right now,
Who wants to go to Universal Studios? If we can't. This year, maybe next year? All in for like group discount rate.
Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Hurry to Ticketmaster today for advance tickets, while you can still slash the price.
For the Studer family, today's shopping trip for Halloween supplies was unlike any other, because they didn't just enter Target, they also entered the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror sweepstakes. Pick up your game card at Target. You could win a vacation to Walt Disney World in Florida and a chance to experience the height of fright, the new Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween
Oh!
costume.
Oh! Did you know? Fun fact. Yoda used to be blue.
Look out, because this Halloween, Toys R Us is your Halloween headquarters. You'll find every trick or treat under the moon. A monstrous selection of costumes and a dungeon full of decorations. At prices so low, you'll howl. So this Halloween, bring the entire family to Toys R Us for a Halloween selection so huge. It's scary.
When your kids are asking for a Halloween treat, Elmo says Boo is silly and sweet. For great new videos full of funny friends, come to Sesame Street.
I want to watch this.
Play it again. From Sony Wonder. Always collectible, now available at these locations.
Hey, pretty funny movie, huh?
What are you, a nut? This is scary.
Scary? This isn't scary. If you want horror, you gotta go with the classics. Dracula, Frankenstein, The Wolf Man.
Ooh.
Spooky, huh?
Oh, they're cool. I could send one to my mother.
You'd mail these? These are special editions. You're really starting to freak me out.
Special edition stamps now at the post office. Some stamps you just can't lick.
Hey guys, go buy some stamps. I bought some Halloween stamps this year, and they're holographic, and they're wonderful.
A 9-cubic-foot freezer, chest or upright, $279.99. They're Kenmore, America's best sellers, at great savings this week only. So come get them before they disappear.
There's more for your life at Sears.
Okay, Harry, grab the bud, and I think we're out of here.
Right.
I want to drink your bud.
Wow, she's hot.
Hi, I'm Harry.
So am I.
It's the werewolf from that last episode of Sightings!
This Halloween, replenish your Bud supply. Pick up Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Dry.
What's your bud type?
Wanna go psycho with me, Elvira? Here at the Bates Motel?
God, I'd love to hang out with Elvira.
Root beer. And enter the Go Psycho with Elvira contest. You can be my guest at Universal Studios in Hollywood for a monstrous bash at the Bates Motel. Shower anyone?
I just think we'd get along, you know?
This Halloween, Go Psycho with Elvira and win a party with mug root beer and me.
I love my mug.
I love it.
This summer, coming to a supermarket near you. There's going to be a great new high-C flavor with an outrageous fruit taste. And what are we going to call it?
Oh, fuck!
Ecto-Cooler. High-C Ecto-Cooler. Slimer's new fruit drink. You've been warned.
Humans, we've come for your freaky floats.
What's the magic word?
Well, blast your puny planet to smithereens.
It was trick or treat.
I was going to say that next. Yeah. Orange and vanilla. This will please the Alien Federation.
The Simpsons are back haunting Burger King. Now in every big kids meal you can get a Simpsons.
Oh god, I miss getting Halloween toys at fast food places.
If you dare. Float sold separately.
Do they do that anymore?
Even after lying around for 3 years, today's Duracell batteries still have up to 90% of their life. There's a date that proves it. So you've got nothing to be afraid of. Today's Duracell, with 3-year storage.
Hey, I'm no numbskull, so call me at 1-900-909-2233.
I love
and you'll hear
him.
the funniest monster jokes like, what's a vampire?
Tommy jokes!
Sport? Basketball. Or the one about the ghoul who missed her mummy. You'll also find out how to get these scary street signs featuring my friends Dracula, Wolfman, and...
Oh, I want him to be my boyfriend and tell me jokes all day.
Ask your mom or dad if it's okay before you call 1-900-909-2233. I'm dying to make you laugh.
I should call him and ask him if he wants a date.
Now at McDonald's, Halloween Happy Meal pails to hold your Halloween goodies.
Good. Can I have one? I'd like one.
And now a ghost story. McDonald's has a monster of an idea. Happy Halloween certificates. A book of 10 is only $1. Your gang can turn them in for free dessert treats like
Can we pester McDonald's and be like, hey, could you bring back the Halloween buckets, please? 2020 sucks and we need a little joy in our lives.
Framed Roger Rabbit. McDonald's Happy Halloween certificates. A deal so good, it's eerie.
The Castle of the Chicken McNuggets.
What are you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy,
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Now you can get McDonald's Happy Meal pails for
Halloween!
There's a pumpkin pail, a witch, and a ghost.
that glows in the dark. You can get a different one each week until
Halloween!
Time to go down to the basement
I
for
love
some more
them.
hauntingly delicious Count Chocula cereal.
Don't look in the basement.
Those eyes are looking at me.
Think I'll get some fruity Frankenberry from the cupboard.
Don't look in the cupboard.
Nobody likes Frankenberry, though.
Now the spooky, delicious part of your complete breakfast is even spookier.
Now Chocula's eyes really move. So did Frankenberry's.
He is looking at you, kids.
Hallmark has the things to make Halloween a day of double takes.
Are we getting downloaded to the internet? What's going on?
Turn for the worst for myths, for masks, for being thirst. With things from Hallmark, what's no bother when Halloween take deserves another. Look where Hallmark products lurk. You'll find things most frightening. This new design can make your Halloween enlightening.
This Halloween, find fun somewhere new. Pillsbury Halloween cookies. With Linus's great pumpkin and chocolate ghosts. Just slice, bake, and eat before Halloween vanishes.
Look at all these fun Halloween ideas! Y'all better be taking notes.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
What? There's something under the bed. I heard something. There's nothing under the bed. I heard something.
See, look, it's just Fluffy. He got scared by a dumb cat.
I wasn't scared.
I told you there was nothing under the bed.
Look what's rising out of the pumpkin patch this Halloween. The Pumpkin Cutter, a great way to let your kids carve their own pumpkins without sharp edges that cut little hands. It even makes toothy grins easy to do. The Pumpkin Scoop removes seeds and pulp better than any spoon. And the Pumpkin Light replaces dangerous candles with glowing results. Have a great pumpkin this Halloween with the Pumpkin Cutter, Pumpkin Scoop, and Pumpkin Light.
Pumpkin Cutter products available at Long's Drugs and Safeway.
For great Halloween fun, pick up some spooky decorations at Walgreens. Just $7.99 each. Scary sound-activated Halloween figures, battery-operated pirate skull, witches,
Terrifying.
and more. Stock up on Halloween candy too. Walgreens has a wide selection
fuck
of treats
yeah.
and goodies of all kinds, and it's time to.
God, I love this holiday.
Put your favorite photo on any of 6 beautiful designs. All orders include a free marker pen. Treat yourself to savings this week at Walgreens.
Elvira here, mistress of the dark and sometimes surfer babe, because Coors Light is the official
Hi.
beer of Halloween and the parties at the beach. Malibu Beach, where you can hang ten. Look, Frankie and Annette. And of course, when it's time to chill, just reach for that cooler of Coors Light. Aged ice cold, never frozen stiff. It's the right beer now for Halloween. Just look for the silver bullet smooth display and dig up your friends now for a party at the beach. Happy Halloween, dudes.
Halloween's coming. What are you gonna do about it?
So am I.
Whether you do a little or a lot, be an original this Halloween and find yourself at Hallmark.
Hallmark has a way.
And at participating Hallmark stores, get your hands on the spooky soundscape, full of creepy sounds and Halloween theme songs. $1.95 with any $5 Hallmark purchase. Only at participating Hallmark stores.
Thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
At Six Flags, we've unearthed new thrills and added even more fun.
Thank you for the gift
Halloween
subs.
party for the whole family, featuring creepy, crawly pets, a haunted mansion, frighteningly fun shows, plus heart-pounding rides on these October days and nights. So don't just creep in. Hurry to Fright Fest at Six Flags Magic Mountain. So much fun, it's scary. For the first time ever, pay just $20 for Six Flags admission with coupons from Jack in the Box restaurants.
Breakfast is served.
Ooh, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Wednesday, bet you can't beat me to the sweet taste of nuts and honey.
Oh,
Wednesday's looking a little weird.
Part of this
Delicious.
breakfast.
I win. Yeah, but losing. Never tasted so sweet.
So where's the bee? You can look real hard and he'll magically appear in these 3D pictures on the back of marked boxes of Honey Nut Cheerios.
What? No dip? For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of Pepsi and Doritos.
Kids, come meet your new sitter. Looks like a good
She's beautiful.
Check out Burger King. Nice costume. I'm so scared.
Universal Studios monsters are on the loose. You can get one toy and glow-in-the-dark sticker inside every Kids Club meal at Burger King.
Really nice costume. Burger King Kids Club. Great food, cool stuff, kids only.
Halloween's a perfect time for baking
Spooky cookies! Just roll out Pillsbury sugar cookies, cut, bake and decorate, then feed them to your goblins! So much fun there!
Scary!
I was helping my client find her Halloween party. Let's try this trap door. No Coors Light party here. It's behind that panel.
You found it, my hero.
Join the fun at your favorite Coors Light Halloween headquarters, because it isn't Halloween without the silver bullet.
Designated driver? Good.
Hi there, I'm W.
See, so responsible.
Carvel's Halloween ice cream cake. I weigh 44 ounces and serve 10 to 12 people.
Having a Halloween party? I'm Wiki the Witch, and I weigh 45 ounces. We're both made fresh daily at your participating Carvel ice cream store.
You want to send one to a friend? Please phone 800-327-GIFT and call the Cake Honors most major credit cards. Thank you.
Ooh, Halloween.
You're welcome, sir.
So confusing. You throw a big party. Oh, hello. So glad you could come. Everybody shows up dressed like somebody else. Who are you supposed to be? So, I always say the same thing to everybody. Have a Zima. Happy Halloween. Have a Zima.
A fucking Zima.
Alcohol beverage. Not like beer. Hey, Bob, are you 21? Not wine. No. So keep a fridge full of Zima for all your spooks and spirits. Unzip, and they will howl.
How cute.
Can't see the real thing. My most perfect creation. Gee, I'll have to do something about that face.
Introducing Spooky Goop, horrifying monster makeup you make up at home.
Oh, I want some spooky goop on my face.
Backbones and toes create a ghoulish goo that makes a monster out of you.
Now that's a face no mother could love.
Spooky Goop, spine-tingling makeup for Halloween or any unearthly occasion.
My little goblins will be out long after dark, so I depend on Duracell batteries to light their way, because Duracell lasts longer.
Tests prove after just a few hours of continuous use, regular carbon batteries wear out.
But you can get up to 5 times more use from Duracell batteries.
That's why I trust my kids' safety at night to Duracell.
Duracell. The copper top battery. No regular battery looks like it.
We're home! Or lasts like it.
There's an odd, unexplainable phenomenon haunting Pizza Hut. Is it another worldly spirit compelling these people to eat their pizza the wrong way? No, it's new stuffed crust pizza with a ring of cheese baked in the edge of a totally new, thinner crust.
Incoming.
And with a large just $9.99, every living person will be eating it the wrong way crust first.
Hey, look! I'm eating like a fleshy too!
And even some not so living.
You'll love the stuff we're made of, Pizza Hut.
Dunkin' Donuts is proud to announce we've created a monster. Introducing a haunting collection of minis for Halloween.
They're alive! Alive!
Minis are a fraction the size of our regular donuts,
Correct.
but they have the power to attract...
Look at this cute little baby donut.
Halloween parties.
God, why is Halloween so fun? Go get yourself some donuts.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen.
More orange sprinkles.
It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion.
And here's the werewolf.
So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh, of course.
There's a new cereal in the neighborhood with O's and ghosts.
Tastes real good. Ghostbusters.
Marshmallow ghosts, fruit-flavored O's.
Those don't look very good to me.
Milk and juice and toast. A nutritious breakfast with the ghosts.
Ghostbusters.
Fruit-flavored O's.
Ghostbusters.
Marshmallow ghosts.
Ghostbusters.
Hey, what are you gonna crunch?
Halloween is coming, my favorite holiday. I give my friends something special. Nestle bars. They're made with real milk chocolate. And in the spirit of the season, here's what Nestle is doing for me. I get $1 refund with every 2 specially marked Nestle mini bags. And $1 worth of coupons in every specially marked Halloween pack. There are my friends now.
Oh!
You scared me.
Nestle bars.
Get real savings on real chocolate from Nestle.
Happy Halloween from First Kids Network. Nickelodeon.
There's nothing in the dark that isn't there in the light. Or
Oh God, I miss this show.
Send them a postcard. You practiced for weeks.
I really wish we could watch Are You Afraid of the Dark, but we just
Calling
can't.
2,500 kids all this week during the Ozone and all morning on Halloween. Answer, and you'll win a glow-in-the-dark Nick t-shirt, $5 in gift certificates to McDonald's, and a package of Amazing Fruit gummy bears. Nick doesn't care how you sit, what you wear, who you scare. Just make sure you answer.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
Brought to you by McDonald's and Amazing Fruit gummy bears and
Nickelodeon.
Master of kid suspense, R.L. Stine brings your favorite books to life in an all-new Fox Kids television series. Things are not always what they appear to be. on Goosebumps, premiering November 3rd on Fox Kids.
Oh no, my juice box is shooting its load into my face! Sorry. I mean, I guess that's kind of spooky.
Party is coming to Six Flags Great Adventure. Friday nights, Saturdays, and Sundays, October 15th through Halloween weekend. Visit a park that's bigger than Disneyland and experience Fright Fest.
Scary fun for the whole family.
Meet terrible trolls, ghastly ghouls, and goblins. And experience Batman the Ride. Starting October 15th through Halloween weekend. Fright Fest at Six
Batman the Ride? Oh, spooky.
Get these great Fright Fest savings with special coupons at participating Roy Rogers.
Oh, man.
Poor Casper.
Igor.
This Halloween, when you stock up on Pepsi and Doritos, you'll find coupons for savings on Hershey's candies. It's the perfect recipe for a...
Here's something to howl about. This week at Florida Supermarkets, specially marked Pepsi-Cola 2 liters are just 89 cents.
Hi, you look like you could use some breakfast. How about some Honey Nut Cheerios? It's okay, look. It's got real golden honey. Honey, good.
Good.
Anytime.
Good.
It's Honey Nut Cheerios, part of this good breakfast.
Delicious. Very tasty.
They're here.
Who's here? Ghosts.
Our town Chocula cereal. It's haunted. Yummy marshmallow ghost.
Scary bats and new spooky ghost marshmallows are haunting all the monster cereals. They're the ghostly part of this complete breakfast.
A haunted house. Wow, tell us, Max. Scary how I love those sweet little puppets.
Just go into the haunted house. How do you know it's haunted? Just by looking at it from the outside. That's very judgmental of you.
There they are. Hey, what the... Oh my. And I want Smacks to be part of my complete breakfast. Oh, kitty, look behind you. Good, a scaredy cat. Come on, Smacks. I dig 'em.
Hey, little M&M's. Wow, great costumes. What are you guys, like 4 or 5?
46.
All right, yeah, okay. Here you go.
You don't understand, Slick. We're here for the party.
Yeah, that's cute.
Put your hand.
Some glow-in-the-dark
Oh no, no, why are you doing this to him?
Ever. I'm a pirate. No. Spaceman? No. Ninja?
Oh, that's sad.
Last year, one of everyone's favorite candies appeared in a Halloween-sized pack.
Skittles.
And word spread quickly.
Is this the house that gives Skittles? See, I told ya.
I may be stranded, but at least I got my Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity! A ghost! Only a Fruity Pebbles can set my spirit free!
My Fruity Pebbles? Okay.
Frighteningly fruity flavors! Thanks, Fred.
Barney!
Why is Fred so fucking dumb?
Bon appetit!
Post Fruity Pebbles cereal out of this complete breakfast.
I'm back. And I brought all the creepiest Goosebumps monsters with me for Chocolate Monster Mash, beginning this Monday on Halloween. We'll be searching all week for the most fine-selling fiend imaginable, so we can give you Goosebumps for life. Hey, Burbo, I'm looking for the scariest monster, not the hairiest monster. And to make
like this week a real
Yep.
scream? I'll be scaring a boy right in a daze of ghoulish goosebumps right after Bobby's World. The only Labby with a
Not Bobby's World, it's so scary!
What Labby's monster madness on the only place that rocks is boxes. Peanut butter!
Grandpa Peanut Butter Crunch!
Horrifying, isn't it? With all peanut butter flavor, you'll always come back for more. Nothing but peanut butter taste in each bite. And it's part of a balanced breakfast. It's to die for. It's the crunch that screams peanut butter.
Hey, what'd you guys get? I got a pound of hamburger. I've got some old suspenders. And some frozen peas. Ew.
It's just not Halloween without the right stuff.
free sock.
At Walgreens, we have yummy candy.
Put it
costumes,
on,
and
wear
all kinds
it.
of spooky decorations. So come into Walgreens, the easiest way to grab all your Halloween needs.
Cool costume, Ronald.
Show off.
But the McNugget buddies need costumes too. We don't want to be chicken on Halloween.
May I? You wanna be frightened, wanna be scary, wanna be something wildly hairy.
But you don't wanna be chicken hook on Halloween.
Be anything you want.
Anything you dare.
It all depends on what you wear.
Twins.
But you don't wanna be chicken on Halloween.
Now you tell me.
Hello, kiddies. Crypt Keeper here, master of ceremonies at Universal Studios. All new Halloween Horror
Crypt Keeper kinda hot, not gonna lie.
Die for. You'll make some new fiends, play a starring role in a killer show, and lots more.
Don't miss the last 2 weekends of terror. Florida residents save. Advance tickets just $22 at Ticketmaster with a 2-liter Pepsi label.
Party with me at Universal's Halloween Horror Nights. You'll dig it.
Friday, Fox presents a Halloween special
I need a really scary mask, like that one.
based on the bestsellers of R.L. Stein.
I can't get it off me.
Goosebumps, the haunted mask.
His face is your face now.
Friday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
A most chilling experience is waiting for you. You can make your next party a real scream with a Goosebumps ice cream cake for a limited time from your local TCBY treat shop. A taste so good you can send shivers down your friends' taste buds. TCBY Goosebumps ice cream cakes for a limited time. And for $5, you can get TCBY treats gift certificates and offers from Walden Books, Party City, and DreamWorks Interactive.
It's the Pizza Head Show. Hey, everybody! I'm on my way to Pizza Hut to get a Goosebumps Kids Pack. Yay! Almost there. Hey, this isn't the right way. Well, Scarecrow Steve says it is. He's no Scarecrow. Sure he is. Uh-oh, I think I woke the neighbors. Look, Pizza Head, you'll be perfectly safe in there. Okay. Relax, the Goosebumps guys just want you for dinner. See you in the next lifetime. Now you can collect one of 3 ghoulish Goosebumps glow and tell story card sets. And
He didn't stand a chance.
Taco Bell presents Nacho and Dog.
Nacho, is your costume on yet?
Okay, I'm ready.
Finally.
Ta-da!
Ooh, what are you supposed to be?
I'm a bean burrito!
Now, when you buy a Taco Bell Kids meal, you can get a Goosebumps toy. Get the Rapping Mummy, the Skullmobile, or more. But beware, you're in for a scare. You can collect all 4 Goosebumps toys at Taco Bell.
Oh, how cute! A bean burrito. And what are you?
Taco Bell.
Fetch that food, dog!
Can you identify who it was that frightened you, ma'am?
I'll try.
This Halloween, terrifying creatures are on the loose at Taco Bell.
It's them!
Wanted Goosebumps at Taco Bell. Slappy's Candy Keeper, Cuddles the Horrible Hamster, Rapid Mummy, and Skullmobile. Get them now. Goosebumps collectibles only at Taco Bell.
What do you get when you combine the irresistible taste of fruit snacks with the spookiness of Goosebumps? New Goosebumps fruit roll-ups with scary peel-outs.
Yep.
And fruit by the foot.
With creepy goosebump story teasers. So deliciously unusual, everyone will try to get their hands on them. But they're only around for a limited time. So what's
They don't even make Halloween ones anymore. I miss this decade. Bring it back.
You heard it right. With one last ingredient, we're going to witness the scariest creature on the planet rising from this very pot, giving goosebumps to the entire world for life. So, folks, this is it. With this final ingredient. Let her rip.
I'm Arl Stein. Hello.
Thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
Really, somebody help me.
He looks like Steve Jobs.
While I recover from this shock, let's watch an all-new Power Rangers Turbo next.
Are you gonna finish that?
Continues on the only place that rocks, kids. Fox Kids. Now back to our show. We did it!
That's my bio.
Can Cecilia do her best Crypt Keeper laugh?
There's a new spirit at Pizza Hut.
Hi, Casper!
Welcome. Living or not, baby.
Now, when your parents order any pizza or Pepsi, you can get a glow-in-the-dark hand puppet from the movie Casper. $1.49 each, and only at Pizza Hut.
You love the stuff we're made of Pizza Hut.
Whoa, Millhouse, that frozen black cherries turned your tongue black. My tongue's black, too.
Let me try. Must have black tongue.
This Halloween, the Simpsons are at Burger King. Now in every big kid's meal you can get a Simpsons spooky light up. They gleam, they scream, and you can collect all 15 at Burger King. Where else?
Now it's time for the Pizza Head Show.
Hey, everybody! I'm done trick-or-treating, and I'm gonna go for a stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut. Yay!
Not yet, Pizza Head. There's one more place to go.
I don't think anyone's home.
Sure there is.
Oh, trick-or-treat! Interesting hieroglyphics on this pizza.
Quick, Pizza Head, let's go upstairs.
Hey, who lives here anyway?
It's your host, Count Steve.
Oh, nice place. You got it. I want to go to Pizza Hut now!
The Count will be happy to give you a lift.
Hey, put me down! Put me down!
See you next time.
Boo!
Well, aren't you just sweet as pie?
Is that you, Krista?
Yes.
We can wait.
It's a pretty long commercial break. Sorry, guys.
I'm restless. Do not dwell on it.
Remember the days of plenty. They were good days. There will be good days again.
It's not much right now, but it's a place you can do things with.
Did you say 300?
That's the best I can do.
What do you think, honey?
I
I think it's perfect.
Excuse me. Excuse me, do you know where this place is on the poster? 2122 Zero Armentillo?
21220. What's it gonna be this time?
Art Center, arts and crafts.
It's been a lot of things. Magic shop, wax museum, far out stuff. Some of those religious cults use it for a while.
A magic shop?
Some people don't stay anywhere long.
Yeah. Personally, I think it's a lot of baloney. But some people think that place is haunted.
I don't buy ghosties and ghoulies and things that go bump in the night.
Me neither.
Why not? I go bump in the night very often.
Hi.
Hi, anybody in charge here?
Yeah, Jake Freeman. He's the chief cook and bottle washer.
Thanks.
I just tell him to leave it all here. Because if you was, if I told him that before, you'd have had it. Hi. Could I help you?
Hi, I'm Sam Richards. I just hit town. I saw your posters. I'm looking for a place to set up.
What do you do?
I'm a metal sculptor.
Well, we got some room in the back. Can I show
That's
it to you?
sick.
What's the rent?
$50 a month, room and board.
Must be bargain day.
Actually, we got a deal from the landlord. It's a deal because nobody else wanted it. Let me show you. Let's clear him out of space back here. Is this all right?
Yeah,
Sit around in
beautiful.
here? Okay. Let's get at it.
Ow!
By the way, that's my wife, Anna, and she's does her pots. And that's Paul. He's a woodworker. And this is Holly. She does her jewelry.
Hi.
And that's Ellen. She paints.
What do you do?
I do herbs. I'm a
A bunch of fucking weird hippie artists.
If there's any of the stuff we can save, let's put it in the storeroom.
Which means we'll put it all in the storeroom. Jake's a squirrel about saving things.
Waste not, want not.
Wow, it's an old skull.
Looks like it ought to be full of pirates' gold.
I wonder who left it behind.
Open it. It smells old. Like an Egyptian tomb. Not like any Egyptian tomb I've ever been in. No.
How do you know what an Egyptian tomb smells?
Holly, you're all imagination.
You can't just make a statement like that. Ooh, pretty. Oh, it's a purple one! Is there a purple one? A red one? Yeah, the red one looks nice.
Now we're talking.
Open it! Drink what's inside! Also, thank you for the donation and the gift subs. Appreciate y'all. Fucking hippies. That's the scary part of this show.
Hey. What's up with you? I don't know, I feel restless. Just uneasy.
We are free.
Whoa, the charge dog.
It is well.
All will be well now.
But how long? How long this time?
Forever. We are free now, forever. Someone comes.
Someone does come.
Someone there?
Holly?
Oh no.
You all right?
It's all right. I just knocked over a vase. I'll be right up.
Oh, what a sweet doggy.
Morning.
Good morning.
Can I browse?
Oh, please do.
Oh, fuck no. I love spooky music.
Looks like a Miro. Not bad. Oh, nice place you got here. No ghosts, no witches.
Oh, no, witches, not even a ghoulie.
You know, all these years is the first time I've ever...
Not even a ghoulie. Why not?
Suspicious? Careful. It's a nice building, nice people. Why don't you buy something?
I just might do that. Take care.
See you.
Who's your friend?
Our first sale. He's got a $5 bill.
Hooray! How we do?
How much is it?
Five. Dinner for six? Yes. Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Spaghetti. Sauce, beer, wine. Okay.
They're very excited to eat spaghetti tonight.
And see if they'd accept them. I've always been afraid to.
Why, afraid of rejection?
Yeah, I guess so.
Happens to the best of us, my love.
Listen, some of the galleries display jewelry, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe we could get them to take a look at some of Holly's work. What do you say, Holly?
Holly? Holly?
Oh, Holly, you don't look too good.
Miss, are these rings for sale? Miss? Would anyone like to see a preview of Holly McCory's new jewelry? Terrific. What you got?
The fuck? Holly?
Has anybody seen Holly? I saw her this morning.
Maybe she went for a walk.
She wouldn't take a walk without telling us.
You might. She's been acting sort of preoccupied lately.
Hey, dinner's ready.
She left her clothes and this.
I don't think she'd go off without it.
Why not?
I don't know.
People do what they have to do.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, come on, take it easy, Sam.
understand. Holly's gone. Jake's turned into some kind of mystic.
People change, Sam. Like shedding skin.
Well, we can't just write her off. Where'd she go? Why?
Doesn't matter, Sam. She's still here. In our thoughts.
Is she though?
Stones. She used a lot of these stones in her jewelry. Jar still seems to be full.
Why don't we leave it here on the counter? She'd like that.
Oh no. Holly, no!
Everything on the list. You want me to take this upstairs?
I'll do it.
I'll give Jake the change.
I mean, other than the evil jars, this place looks kind of cool.
Watch it. You could paint. Of course I missed you. But I managed to get some work done while you were gone. What do you think?
Oh, good lord, I love it!
That's quite a change.
Yeah, I worked on it all morning.
Let's take a walk.
No, Sam, I want to finish my painting.
Haven't been outside lately. Some sun, some fresh air. Give you a whole new outlook.
Well, I like it here, Sam. We all like it
I got a
here.
surprise for you.
What?
I'll show you.
Sam, I don't have time to go running around with you. I want to finish my painting.
important.
No,
What's the matter?
I have to work.
I got a gallery to take our work. They even put it in a window.
I don't care.
Jake. We gotta do something about this place. Nobody will ever come in here unless we straighten it up again. Listen to me.
Wonder what's keeping them.
I guess they're working.
Hey, you three. Dinner. First time I fix dinner and nobody comes. Think the word got out?
Hey, it smells terrific to me.
It's kind of hard to mess up stew.
Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Wash up. Sit down.
How's it going, Sam? Strange. Kind of developing on its own. I'm like an interested bystander.
Aren't Jake and Anna coming up?
I don't know.
Jake? Anna? Come on, dinner's ready. You know, Sam, I think for the first time I'm finally getting somewhere. I mean, everything seems to be getting together on the canvas. I can see it. I can feel it.
That's what it's supposed to be all about.
What do you think?
So sad.
It's beautiful.
Sam?
I want to recreate this painting.
You hear something?
No.
Paul? No, nothing.
Yep.
Jake? Anna? Jake? Anna? You here?
I'm sure he's having a great time in the jar.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Hey, say, you still working in that New Life Market?
Yeah?
I thought y'all moved out. I never see anybody anymore. Place is all run down again, looks like.
No, we're still there.
Everything's okay there, huh?
Nothing to worry about.
People left, didn't they?
Well, they just couldn't hack it. We'll be back in business real soon.
Hope so. Take care.
Hey, what's the matter? Nothing, just a little arthritis, maybe. You want some help? Want me to water the plants or something? No. You don't need water, they just grow. What is it? Huh? Leaves. Look like they were moving, like hands. Oh, God. sworn it. Hey, you better use that imagination in your work, kid.
Getting late, Paul. If you're going to work out here, would you turn out the lights before you go to bed?
Sure.
Who are they?
Gods.
Aztec? Inca?
Older. More powerful. Ying. Ixis. Krista. Shing. Hoth. Sikha.
He knows us. Knows us. Knows us. He knows us. Knows us. Knows us. He knows us. Knows us. Knows us.
He knows us.
Knows us. He knows us. Knows us.
Is that what you see?
That's what I feel. I'm getting closer, Sam. I can almost see the top of the mountain.
Let's get out of here. Let's go someplace where we can start over.
I can't do that.
It's so stifling here. We gotta get out of here.
I can't, Sam. I've got to stay and finish my work. You can understand that.
This is when you destroy her dreams as an artist and tell her she's just not that good. And she'll feel crushed and want to leave.
Stay with me, Sam.
Anybody here? Anybody here?
Sure.
Help it?
I'm Harry Bell.
Oh, the landlord. You came for the rent.
That's a good guess. You have it?
$300, right?
You won't mind if I call the bank to verify this check, will you?
No. You'll have to go someplace else to make your phone call. They took ours out.
That figures. Look at this place. It's a worse mess than when you moved in. Listen, I don't care what kind of filth you live in now, but let me tell you something. You move out, you're going to be hit with a big cleaning bill. Hey, do you hear me?
Oh my. I think everyone heard you, sir.
Sam?
We never looked to see if there was anything else in here.
I don't think you ought to bother with this.
Why not? Nobody else wants it.
Paul? What is it?
Stuff used in witchcraft.
Cool!
Somebody's supposed to have practiced black magic here. A long time ago.
That's the best kind of magic, honestly.
Magic here now.
We have other things to do, Sam.
He's right, Sam. Come on. Come on, Sam.
Now listen, we don't want the stuff, we don't need it. I'm gonna throw it out.
No, you can't throw it out. It has to stay.
Oh, that's a normal reaction.
You crazy?
Leave it alone.
Bro, the fuck, Paul?
I won't tell if you won't.
What's the matter with him? Could have killed me.
You have to understand, Sam.
Understand what?
Sam, you can't throw away this trunk. It's got to stay here. Don't you see that?
Why?
It's got to stay. It's the source, Sam.
The source.
Oh.
Coming up, Paul? I'll have some soup on in a few minutes.
I
Can't leave my work. Gotta eat. Come on. I don't think I can make the stairs anymore.
We'll bring something down to you.
Gets cold down here at night since they turned the heat off. Come on, I'll help.
No. I have to work. I have to finish.
You sure?
Of course he's sure, Sam.
Paul, I can't. I have to finish my work.
When you're an artist and you haven't slept for 15 days.
Worried about Paul.
He'll be all right.
His arthritis all of a sudden. I don't understand. He's a young man. He never had a problem before.
It's his work. He's really into what he's doing.
That doesn't follow.
Nothing else matters.
Is that the way you really feel? Nothing else matters except your painting?
So close. I'm getting so close, Sam. I can see it. I can feel it. But I just can't get it on the canvas.
Is every artist possessed by like a demon jar? Is that what I'm supposed to be learning from this episode?
Where's Paul?
Thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
Hey,
Thanks for the gift subs.
Left without telling us.
He finished his work.
Why do you leave it here? If he finished it, what's the point of leaving it behind?
Point is to finish it.
Alan, we should leave too.
No.
Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? You've lost weight. You look like you haven't slept in weeks.
It doesn't matter.
I know, only the painting matters. Well, will you leave when it's done?
Of course.
That's an awful signature, hun. Is she gonna make love to the painting? Gross. Stop.
Helen, what do you think? Helen?
Helen!
Helen? 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 Helen, are you here?
The jars are having a party without you!
Welcome to hell. That's right.
Best thing I've done.
Oh, what? It's gotta be like the world's smallest mirror, too.
I see. I know. You're still here, aren't you? Aren't you?
He knows us. Knows us.
But you're something else. You've been changed.
He knows us. Knows us. Knows us.
Hell yeah!
Yep.
You're not gonna get me.
Oh no, the ivy's gonna kill him.
He knows us.
He knows us. He knows us.
He knows us. He knows us.
He knows us. He knows us.
He knows us.
Perfect solution. This is how to get out of paying rent.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah.
I just happened to look out and see the smoke. I called the fire department right away. Come on.
How soon will they be here?
I don't know. 5 minutes, maybe.
Be all over by then.
You were lucky to get out.
Yeah. Lucky.
Oh, fuck! Fun. Sorry, no refunds will be given at this time.
Get ready to match the stars. Bobby Van, Elaine Joyce, Charles Nelson Riley, Brett Summers, Richard Dawson, and Nanette Fabre as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 73. And here's the host of Match Game 73, Gene Weber.
Hello there. Hello, Johnny Olson. Hello. Okay, thank you. Well, I thank you very much. You're a very lively bunch out there, and we have a lively bunch to match you up here.
Right.
Do you feel lively?
Yes, and bunchy.
Lively. Are you all ready?
Yep,
yes,
ready.
Yes, okay,
yes,
then shall we
yes.
say hello to our current champ, Mr. Patrick Taylor. Hello, Patrick. Last time we were together, Pat won a game, and he got $100 to his credit, and we did not have time to get to the super match, but we're going to do that. Are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that
Thanks,
means
Daddy
you
Warbucks.
could win $5,000.
I'll take it.
Oh, well, there are a few formalities we have to undergo.
Oh, and
first.
he's charming.
Let's begin with this, shall we? Here we go. Let's step over here. Y'all set to have a go at this?
Ready.
You know how this works now. We polled a previous studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Drop blank. Drop blank. The answer given most often by that audience is worth $500 if you can match it. The second most frequent response, $250, and the third, $100. Now, let's turn around here and take a look at these celebrities and get a little help from them. You're allowed to choose 3 and get a response from each one of them.
Nanette?
Nanette, he chooses you first. How
Oh,
do you
isn't
feel
that
in
nice? I think he's cute.
He is cute. Drop blank.
Oh, it's nothing personal, but how about drop dead?
Drop dead. Familiar phrase in the English language, drop dead. There's one.
Charles.
Drop out. Drop out, he says with perfect diction and enunciation. So you've got 2. One more.
Bobby.
Bobby Van.
Oh, that's a tough one. I can't think of a third one. What's a drop out and drop dead, huh?
Those are the 2 so far.
Drop kick.
Drop kick. All right.
That came up the last minute.
What is that? Drop kick. It's an old. It's the way they used to get
It's an old
football
step I used to do.
before the field goal.
Right.
But anyway,
Excellent
that's it.
joke, and nobody got it.
I got
I'm sorry, Charles. You made a joke.
He said it came out of left field, drop kick.
Oh, that is.
And it went right by because you were being so charming with the
Yes.
cat.
I think it should have gone right back.
No more
Are
drinks.
you
Mr.
sure
Riley.
you're on the? Okay. All right. Now you've got drop kick, drop out, and drop dead. You may choose one of those 3 or give us one of your own. But now we need an answer.
I think I'll go with Nanette. Drop dead.
Okay, that's the answer he thinks is up there somewhere. All right, we're looking for drop dead. Let's examine them one at a time. May we see the $100 response? Drop in. Good one.
Oh.
Okay.
That's funny.
Looking for drop dead? Let's take a look at the $250 response. Drop out is there. That's the one Charles gave you.
Oh.
Okay, third and
Gotta
last
be.
chance
I
to
can't stand it.
find
I
drop
can't
dead.
stand
Are you ready for it?
Ready.
Ready.
All right, here
It's
we go.
there.
Let's look at the $500 response.
Yeah!
And he gets a free kiss.
Okay. What she's trying to tell you, she's very happy for you.
It's just a reminder. I want you to
Okay.
get some saltpeter and then that's tea.
That's right.
All right. Now, you've got the $500 there, Patrick. And that means now you'll be playing for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Now, to collect the $5,000, you must match one celebrity on a head-to-head basis. So it's time to choose a celebrity now, Pat.
I want to go with Nanette.
Oh, yeah, you bet, honey.
What was
With
that?
or without the salt, Peter.
Now, you get ready to write.
Oh, yes, I'm nervous.
And you face me, if you would, Patrick, and I'll get the question, which is worth $5,000.
My heart is pounding. Oh.
So is yours? Would you two like to just leave? What the heck with the five? Okay, here it is. $5,000 question. Write your answer to this, if you please. Silver blank. Silver blank.
What would he be thinking?
He's thinking something.
You know what they say.
I thought bullet, but you know.
And she's got her fingers crossed for you, as we do too. How do you fill in the blank? Silver?
Mine.
Silver mine. All right. Nanette, for $5,000, she's got silver wedding. Silver wedding.
Oh, Patrick, I'm so sorry.
There's silverware, silver mine, silver. Well, they're all lots of good
That's known
answers.
as a mine shaft.
That's. All right. Now, you've got $600 altogether. And more important than that, you are still our current champion. You're going to meet another player and play another game. Here is Nadine Massey. Hello there. Okay. Would you step around up there? I expected you to come around from the other way. Yeah, it's all right. Well, no, it's a little surprising to me because a turntable usually turns in the other direction.
It's
I
me,
said, here's
sometime.
Nadine Massey, and Nadine Massey comes from over here. Well, anyway, we're glad to have you here, Nadine.
Thank you.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Nadine Massey,
Yes.
and I've been married for 12 years, and I have 3 children.
Poor
And
thing.
I'm happily married, which is unusual.
Yes, in this day and age.
Yes,
That's what she said.
3 years and all those kids, and she looks like she's 14 years old.
Oh,
You're a
thank
very
you.
pretty lady. You know how we play?
Yes.
All right, well, I'll just review it briefly
Okay.
because some of them may not know how we play. You and what's-his-name here will be answering questions.
This show is so fucked up.
Trying to match these 6 people over here, you see. And you have 2 chances to do that. The one who's done it most
They're just
often
like, do
at
you
the
know
end of
how
the
to
second
play?
round wins
Great,
$100
but
to win any
also
game.
you have
And then it
to.
goes on to the
It's a
Superman
TV
where you
show,
can
so I
get
have to
up
explain it
$5,000
anyway.
or over $5,000. All right, challenger, would you please make a selection?
B.
B is what she wants. Brand new game. Everyone participates.
Yes.
Goody.
In a fit of anger, Otto bit his blank.
Fit of anger.
In a fit of anger.
Otto bit his what? Oh, his blank.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, I've got it.
You have got it.
I've always had it, honey. I
Yes.
just have had trouble spreading it around.
It's my luck to sit next to a carrier.
All right, everybody ready now? All right. Now, Nadine, how would you respond to this and attempt to match these celebrities? In a fit of anger, Otto bit his blank.
Tongue.
Tongue. Okay, tongue is her answer. Let's see if she scores
Our
with that.
answer, and lip is my answer.
Lip. Close. You're getting close,
Close,
Nadine.
you're closer to the...
Elaine?
That's close tongue.
There it is. Very good. You match Elaine? In a fit of anger, Otto bit
His other lip.
his other lip. So, what do you say, Brett?
I think this reveals something so hideous about my marriage to Jack Klugman, I'm almost ashamed to show it. Bit his wife.
He didn't really, did he?
Oh, of course, he's on bit and hit.
Oh, I see. Okay, Richard.
Show us your muscles. Big tongue.
Tongue is another match for you, Nadine. All right, Miss Nanette. Tongue, very good. So you got 3 celebrities, 3-0 in the middle of the round 1. We'll get to your question right after we get to this. Here it is. Don't go away. Okay, shall we carry on now? Complete round one. Nadine scored
Thanks,
3
Daddy
matches in her
Warbucks.
round. Let's see how Patrick does with his end of the round. Everyone plays. In Sally's line of work, she's not worried about being replaced
A lot
by
of gift subs, thank you.
She's a blank.
What?
Blank, I said. In Sally's line of work, she's not worried about being replaced by a machine. She's a blank.
I'm never going to forgive you as long as I live.
Write something down there because it's getting to be show and tell time. Elaine and Charles are ready?
My answer's too stupid. I have to throw it away.
Throw that one away?
Again?
I have to think of something, don't I?
Yes, you do.
That's the general idea of the game.
Fairness, it's never stopped it before.
I can't think of anything.
Now, come on, now, don't try to think about it. In Sally's line of work, she's not worried about being replaced by a machine. She's a blank.
Would you like us to call the doctor, Nanette?
Are you? All right, I guess everybody.
It's so it's
All right.
stupid.
Patrick, what answer would you like to give us to match these celebrities? Sally's line of work, she's not worried about being replaced by a machine. She's a...
Wife.
A wife. All right?
I just went off Patrick.
Bobby, what do you say? He says wife.
Wife.
He says wife. Who's that lady who just kissed
I
you?
never saw her in my life. I just got a
Elaine,
ticket for
maybe see
kissing.
yours.
I said a mother.
A mother. All right.
It's just the
Actually,
buzz of being a
Sally
mother.
had a very shady past, and she was a hooker.
A hooker.
There we go. That's the answer everyone was looking for.
For those students who may be listening, a hooker comes from General Hooker, who used to get girls for his troop. In the Revolutionary War, it's true, and I shall be broadcasting more of news on this later in the program.
Okay. Anything you say, dear. Brett, what do you say?
Well, do you know that Sally was also a friend of mine, and she was the very same Sally that Charles Nelson Riley knew she was a hooker, too?
So we've had one
Certainly
mother,
wasn't a wife.
one wife, and,
And
two
two
hookers. So
hookers.
far. Richard, what do you say?
We have 3 hookers.
And send up a prune
I
Danish.
think I'm the wrong sex.
Oh, that's fine.
All right,
The
Nanette,
general
Miss
is busy
Sweetness and
tonight.
Light, we can count on you to come up with a wife. Girl.
Isn't
You
it
can't replace
sweet?
a girl for what a girl does.
That's true.
I don't even know what that means, Nanette.
Okay, so the score, end of round one, the score is 3-1 in favor of our challenger. We will now go to round 2. All right, challenger, would you make a selection?
I'll pick B again.
B again, she says. It was good to her last time. Last time around, you matched 3 of our celebrities, Elaine, Richard, and Nanette. Now you'll be trying to match the other 3. David said, Shirley is so skinny. Whenever I hold her in my arms, she feels like a blank. David said that. Shirley is so skinny, whenever I hold her in my arms, she feels like a blank.
Okay.
All set, everybody. All lights on? Yeah, all lights are on. So, Nadine. David said, Shirley is so skinny, whenever I hold her in my arms, she feels like a...
Stick.
Like a stick. All right, that's a figure of speech. Let's see if it comes up over here. Bobby?
I thought about it. I said umbrella.
Umbrella.
Yeah.
Had the same idea, but matched there.
Dear
And
Diary,
Charles.
it's been a year.
I said she
Did
feels
you
like a
know
boy.
urine is sterile?
And we could get deeper onto that, but I'll read it.
That's enough. All right, Brett, what do you say?
I've known so many fat boys in my life, it never occurred to me. It's not clever, it's not funny, but it's accurate.
It
Stick.
matches. So there's the match. Stick is the word she's looking for. And she's got 4 to his 1 now. And as we go to his end of round 2, I point out to him, you must match 3 celebrities to achieve a tie. 4 will win the game, and we'll get to that right after we get to this. Okay, Pat, are you ready for it?
Sir.
All right, you matched 1 celebrity last time. That was Bobby, so he's the only one who will not participate. Everyone else will. This is it. Hilbert is so shy, he hides whenever his wife blanks. Hilbert, can you imagine that? Hilbert.
If I had a name like that, I'd hide.
Hilbert is so shy, he hides whenever his wife blanks. Yes, you must write. You agreed to participate in
I
this
wish
game.
I'd become a priest. That's whenever his wife
blanks.
Whenever his wife blanks.
She has a vision problem, too.
Whenever his wife, I don't know.
I don't know if our man has this one.
Eyewitness News is coming up. If you could move along.
This is a longie. Sometimes the longies are better than the shorties.
Patrick, would you give us your response to this? Hilbert is so shy, he hides whenever his wife blanks. What answer to match those celebrities?
Disrobes.
Disrobes. It takes off the clothes, any of those things will match. Okay.
Aww.
Now I point out to you, you need 3 to tie.
That's
4
adorable.
Here we go, Bob. Elaine?
Undresses, same thing.
Undresses, same thing, that is a match. Okay.
I didn't give him a
Mr.
chance.
Riley.
I take a rugged approach and I say strips.
That matches. One more to tie, Patrick. Brett?
Oh, it was all worth it. It was a little long. Takes your clothes off.
All right, that ties it. Now, if you
He actually fucking tied it.
You will win the game. Go, Richard.
This lady was one of the few ladies who ever showered with her clothes on. Showered.
No match there.
But she's happy.
All right. Nanette, if you say disrobes or undresses or any of that,
What will it be?
he wins the game.
What do you think it will be?
I don't know.
I don't want to look.
Undresses. Wins the game. Congratulations, Patrick.
Intense. He fucking did it.
All right, that's $100 for Patrick for winning the game, and our thanks to Nadine for being with us.
Thank you.
We have a gift for you, and it's been a pleasure meeting you and having you here on Match Game 73. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Daddy Warbucks.
Okay. You stood in this spot before, so you know what happens, don't you? All right, you got a chance at the big money here, $5,000. Let's get right to it. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. June blank. June blank. The answer given most often by the audience is worth $500.
Ride?
Second, $250, and third, $100. 3 answers from the celebrities and or one of your own. Let's begin. Brett?
June wedding.
June wedding is Brett's answer. Another celebrity?
Richard Dawson.
June Bride.
June Bride.
I dated her twice, a swinging little dancer.
Elaine, please.
June bug.
June Bug. All right, you've got June Bug, June Wedding, June Bride. You may choose one of those, as you know, or think up one of your own and give us that, but we need an answer now.
I'll say wedding.
He says June Wedding. What are you awing about? That's not a bad answer. You want a little side bit? I bet you a nickel it's up there somewhere. Okay. June Wedding is his choice. Let's find out right now. We're looking for June Wedding. May we see the $100 response? June Moon. Okay, that's not it. That's not June Wedding.
No.
Here we go with the $250 response. June Bug is up there. One Elaine gave you.
I was some sort of idiot.
Yeah. Terrific.
I know what comes out in June.
Yeah.
Very good.
You're okay, Elaine. All right, we are looking for June Wedding. May we see the $500 response?
Of course it was Bride.
Oh, boy, that's so near and such, yet so far.
Oh, I wish I'd said that.
Congratulations, you've passed your
Well, listen,
probation
you had
period.
600, you're up to
Don't shrug, ha, ha, idiot.
$700.
Get on,
You're still the
don't
champ.
shrug.
You're going to meet another player and play another game, and you may be up here
He's
again.
still the
Who knows?
champ,
So
which
let's
means
say
we
hello
get
to
more
Sandy
episodes with him in the future, thank God.
Hey, Sandy. Sandy, say hello to Patrick. And would you please tell us about yourself, Sandy?
In the fall, I'll be a junior at Northridge, and I'm majoring in sociology, and I'm engaged to be married in September.
Okay. That's sweet. Nice to have you with us. Take a deep breath and get settled in there, and we'll start the game in just a moment or so. Time is up, but we will start the game next time, and you will
Time's
both come
up.
right?
Right.
Okay. Just want to say goodbye to all of these lovely people and thank them for their kind cooperation. Charles, did you have
Well,
something?
I just did. Elaine and everyone was mentioning Junebug and all the great Junes, and I was very overcome with emotion because I must remember June Moskowitz from Weaver High School. And believe me, she was fantastic. Congratulations, June.
Wherever you are.
Wherever you are.
Charles.
Is that it?
That's good. That's going to live in our hearts
No,
forever.
she came out in June rather wildly.
I didn't come here to sink. I came here to succeed.
Listen, don't forget to watch the Bobby Van, Elaine Joyce show the middle of November.
November 15th.
November 15th
CBS.
on CBS.
Right.
And we hope all of you will join us next time. Gene Rayburn saying so long for Match Game 73. Bye.
Today's consolation prizes are Charm Blowette, the completely portable gas grill that goes anywhere. Instant flame without starter fluids or charcoal. Charm Blow products of Antioch, Illinois. And Legs, super stretchy, super fitting pantyhose made to fit your legs. No bags, no sags. Legs hug you, hold you, never let you go. And a generous supply of Frosty root beer. It has a delightfully refreshing taste. It's cold brewed. That's Frosty. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 73, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
These people, dressed as they are, come from all over the United States to make deals.
Halloween costume idea show.
Make a deal. And now, here's America's top trader, TV's big dealer, Monty Hall.
When'd you get out there? When'd you get out? Good to see you.
Are you guys ready for 24 minutes of pure anxiety?
We'll enjoy them later. Good to see you all. Thank you. As Jackie Gleason would say, you're a
You do
good
you.
group.
I'm gonna keep
The
picking.
reason I like it is that the people back there, they're the ones that don't even get in on the trading. And they're cheering and yelling. You see what good sports they are? I mean, the ones down here, they know I'm going to make a selection. And what was that, dear? I should never open up the conversation. Now, each one of them's got a line to deliver. I'll be back there during commercials to talk to you, but right now I want to talk to you. Yes. Mustard and mayonnaise, is that right? How do you like that? Well, it's quite a get up. What does it say? He says, we may
Of
not
course
be
the
cute,
guy
yes,
is
you are.
Mayo.
We may not be cute, we
God.
may not be tall. Yes, you are again. But we sandwiched our talents to make a deal with Monty Hall. Jeff and Kathy Moon, this is a very simple deal. Very simple deal. I walk up to you and I say, would you, Kathy, like what's in the box? And you say...
Yes.
See?
Beautiful.
Now, you see, really, that's talent. Not only is it talent, but it took her a long time to make up her mind. Show her what's in the box, and you got a surprise because we have a beautiful watch and a beautiful ring. And Jay will describe the code. Ready?
Let me tell you, this is the premium Alexandra by Waltham. 24 diamonds, easy to read dial, 17 jewel Swiss movement, and the latest in styling. An international product by Waltham of Chicago. And its appraised value is $1,200. And then, this is the perfect complement for that watch. A Forever Yours ring, beautifully designed of diamonds and 14-karat white gold. This pear-shaped ladies' ring has a cluster of stones.
I mean, keep it and sell it.
From Forever Yours. The appraised value of the ring is $1,800. Total value of the deal for my lady is $3,000.
Now, listen. Listen, we have been on the air less than 2 minutes. And already you have $3,000 worth of merchandise in your hand. That's incredible, isn't it? And you didn't have to do a thing except stand there and smile. You didn't even have to smile. Oh, yes, you may faint. But if you do, well, you can faint right now because I want to talk to Jeff anyhow, you see? So, Kathy, just sit down there for a second. Jeff, that was very nice, but it's really all for your wife. You know, the ring and the watch, $3,000. But I want you to make a decision without any help from Kathy over there and see whether you want to keep the $3,000 or take a look over where Carol Merrill's standing right now. There's a box, and you could trade the watch and the ring worth $3,000 for the contents of that box.
Oh,
Keep it and give it to your wife.
Don't look at Mustard.
Oh, boy. No, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it.
He's going to keep it.
I'm going to keep it.
You see? So he's going to keep the three. That was very nice. Very nice. Incidentally, we had something very nice back there. And take a look at what you passed up. And it was very nice because it happened to be a beautiful fun fur and some luggage.
Fuck that!
That's a natural
The jewelry is so much better.
Coat with borders and collar of Labrador shaded fox from Dicker and Dicker of Beverly Hills. Its appraised value is $1,500. Then there was more from a lady, a 6-piece set of luggage. Samsonite silhouette luggage, stain and scuff resistant with concealed locks. Samsonite makes travel a little easier. The set sells for $229.50. The deal from a lady retailed for $1,729.50.
So,
Yeah, guys, this was back in the day where, you know,
well on that deal. He's been very nice. Are you through? Why, you want to quit? You can quit.
furs were real, mostly.
And then when I take a breath, you interrupt. Okay? You want to hear what I've got to say?
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you said, are you through? But you want to hear more, don't you? Well, listen. You see, so far, the gifts we've shown are just for ladies. You can see the lady's coat, the lady's luggage, the diamond, the watch that she now has worth $3,000. There really hasn't been anything in here for a man. Now, behind that curtain where Carol is standing, I can tell you that, well, I shouldn't really, but there is something back there that can be used by both man and wife.
Don't be duped, Mayo Man.
Happens to be a set of tires, Jay.
5 Daytona 40,000-mile steel belt radial XS tires for stability and performance. 1 steel and 4 fabric belts for toughness and cushioned ride. The set retails for $606.40.
$606? Not bad for just the beginning of the deal, because there's more behind there, and it may go with those tires, too. That's for you to figure out. And if so, you would trade away your $3,000 worth of beautiful
Don't
jewelry
you
right
dare!
now for something that could be good for both of you. After all, mustard and mayonnaise. Let's see whether they trade it away or hang on to this little salad dressing.
We'll keep it.
5 tires, and here's what they could have had. The Moons could have had this on the deal.
Exactly. Get fucked.
It's an old Model T Tin Lizzie. And sitting in the back of that Tin Lizzie is Joe College himself from old Siwash. Ooga, ooga, ooga. I love those. Let me hear that ooga again. Yeah, I got a better one just by pressing my nose. Listen to this. You see? Thank you, kids. You really did well. Kathy and Jeff, congratulations to you.
Match game followed by Tattletales, a perfectly matched pair.
You're not fooling around with pussycats up here, folks.
Oh, we're ready.
Starting tonight at midnight on Buzzer.
I'll just make a little
This is
pack
not
for you. Stand up.
accurate commercial.
There we go. Now, who do I have here? I have Irene Welsh and Marcel Marceau. No, I don't. Abby Siegel. All right. How about a little of yours for a little mime? Oh, mime. Got it. I was right when I said Marcel Marceau. I am going to sell for $700 what's behind that curtain. Ready? Chum, 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 chum. Take a look at that. That's Charles Snubb for Chevrolet.
Chevelle Malibu by Chevrolet. Distinctive styling and designs that meets the needs of most Americans. Chevrolet, building a better way to see the USA. With tax and license, it retails for $4,826.15.
Now, I am going to sell that car to one of you gals for $700. And here's the way you earn the $700. I have in my pocket $1,000. Just like that. Isn't that nice? And we're going to go into some pricing deals right now, and we'll offer some money to the one who comes closest to the price, as we always do. And if one of you can get $700 out of that $1,000, you'll have enough money to buy that car. Sounds good enough, right? All right. Now, remember, in the pricing deal, we always say the manufacturer's suggested retail selling price on the West Coast, because, you know, there are many different prices around the country and discount stores and so on. So we go by the one standard, and that is the price as suggested by the manufacturer. Okay? Here we go with item number 1, and I'll pay $100 to the one who comes closest.
The first item is a 10.5-ounce can of Hilton's oyster stew made of luscious oysters, creamy butter.
39 cents.
Without any help from anybody, let's have a price from Irene.
39 cents.
39 cents. Abby?
42.
42 cents is very good, because the price actually is 45 cents, and you win $100. Here you are, Abby. $100. Remember, somebody has to get 700, and there's lots more money in my pocket. So you're still in the ball game, Irene. Let's see what happens with the next one. We pay off $200 to the winner.
How about a 32-ounce jar of Ragu Old World-style spaghetti sauce made from an Old World recipe and sealed in
39
Ragu
cents.
Spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
Now we'll let you go first, Abby. No help from anybody, please.
$1.20.
$1.20, Irene.
79 cents.
I think you'll like that a lot better because the price was only 83 cents, and Irene gets $200. And now in this little seesaw game between the two girls, Irene has 200. Abby is now in second place with 100. Both girls are still in the competition. Both girls are still, let me see, you've got $700 more to go, and 100, 200. Both of you can win the car. Here we go with item number 3.
Here is a quart of Naval Jelly Rust Dissolver. It's easy to use.
39
Brush it on any
cents.
rusty surface, then wash it off. No sanding, no wire brushing.
All right, now we're going to have you go first, Irene.
Let's see. 95 cents.
95 cents. Abby.
$1.10.
Yes, and it's a lot more than that because the price actually was $3.98. Abby gets $300, and at the same time is now the only one left who can win the car, because all we have left now is $400, and that wouldn't give you enough if you won, because you have 200, and 400 will make you rich. If you win, you'll have $600. But if you should get it, you will have enough money to buy the car plus, because you now have $400 on you, right? And with 400 left, here is the final item. Abby's going for the car. Irene is going for a total of $600. Let's see what happens. Manufacturer suggested retail selling price.
Right. Sunbeam's Hot Shot Beverage Maker.
39 cents.
Maker, fast, convenient, easy to use. It's fun from Sunbeam. We won't count the cup in it.
No, the cup is not included.
$28.99.
$28.99. Irene says
$35.
$35 was much too much because Abby's $28.99 is closest to $17.99. Abby gets $400 and has now $800, enough to buy the car. Do you want the car? You want the car. Okay. Now, Abby, I'm going to show you how Marcel Marceau would do it in mime. He would say, I'm going for the car. But before he does, he has to give me $700, which you will peel off right now. Make it the easy way. Take 100 for yourself and give me all the rest. There it is. Do you want that car? You got yourself a beautiful car. Thank you. Now, Irene. You can do a pantomime of girl walking home from show without car.
Right.
But also girl walking home with $200.
Right.
I got a deal for you. Before you go home with the $200, cast your eyes over to where Carol Merrill is standing right now. Lo, she stands in front of a curtain. And you can have what's behind that curtain for your $200.
I'll take the curtain.
She decides to buy the curtain and pass up the money. And do we have another Tin Lizzie back there? Is there a zonk back there? No, there is not. There is a deluxe billiard table for the man in your life.
Ooh, a pool table.
Gandy's Big G billiard table featuring surface that's burn resistant, rubber cushions, ball storage compartment, and 1-inch slate. Completely installed, the Big G from Gandy, Macon, Georgia, is worth $1,695.
It's pretty sick.
Keep cool and fresh while playing. Here's a new air conditioner. That's from Frederick, a portable room air conditioner for quiet, dependable, big capacity cool. Your Frederick works right when you get it, and as long as you own it. And it retails for $199.95, so the total value of your deal is $1,894.95.
So both girls made a very good deal. $1,900 over here and a new car for Abby. Congratulations to both young ladies. And we'll be back with some mysterious fortunes in just a moment or two.
Ooh, fortunes.
Saturdays at 11, only on Buzzer.
Why'd you do a nutty thing like this?
Let's play.
Now then, see what we have here. This is very interesting. You know what we have here? We have, you know what we're going to do? We are going to let you trade for a fortune. They didn't let me finish. I said, I'm going to let you trade for a fortune, Cookie. I was better off when I missed the line. Okay.
Take the fortune cookie.
Take a look at what we have over here. Something new on Let's Make a Deal. These are Let's Make a Deal fortune cookies, and there are little fortunes inside each one of them. Oh, mysterious from the mysterious East comes Let's Make a Deal fortune cookie. Which one you like for yourself? Pick one. And take it.
Can I eat
Give
them?
it to young lady. Do not
Like
open
to eat
up
it.
till Monty return. Confucius say, girl who break fortune cookie before you return, gonna get sock and nose. Okay? Now, sir, we're going to let you have one. And this is Alfonso Rose. Hoy matey says, all right, matey, which one of these two do you want? And I'll hand it to you. This one over here? Okay, matey, don't open this up. I wouldn't give him a sock in the nose. He's liable to turn around and give me one right back. And one over here for Michelin? Oh, really?
Hey,
You wanna
thanks
pronounce it
for
that way? That's
sticking
up to you.
around.
All right.
So what are we watching
Michael and
today,
Volkov.
my dear
And-
Cecilia?
Oh, I see. That's kind of cute. He said he's going to walk off. Yeah, okay. Don't walk, run to the nearest dressing room. Okay. Now, let me take a look. You have one, and you have one, and you have one. And I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start over here with Alfonso. And you girls all stand up so that I can see you're holding your fortune cookie. And you can keep the fortune cookie with fortune inside, whatever fortune say. It could say made in the Hong Kong Bakery Company, you know that. Or you could have what's behind the curtain where Carol is now standing. And look how quickly she changed clothes. That's right. He's going to trade it away. All right, we'll see what you traded away by pulling out, I hope this works, pulling out, we devised these things beautifully. And there it is. And we take a look at the fortune cookie, and it reads, Monty say, you goof, you get $22. But you didn't goof, you didn't take this. You went for the curtain and you got something better. And what have we got for the Navy back there? He's got himself big new kitchen.
Hell yeah, kitchen.
First of all, there's the new Imperial Lady Gibson double oven range with continuous cleaning eye level oven and one-piece ceramic glass cooking top. That sells for $519.95. Then Gibson's portable dishwasher with cutting board and soft food disposer. It's worth $249.95. And finally, also from Gibson, one of the White Consolidated Industries, a Foodmaster refrigerator freezer with an exclusive frost clear system that retails for $509.90. And we've filled it with $25 worth of the really good diet soft drink from Shasta. 15 great tasting sugar-free flavors.
Shasta?
With just 1 calorie per can. Diet Shasta. That makes the total value of the deal.
Oof, Diet Shasta.
$304.80.
Good deal, lady. Good deal indeed. All right, I'll be with you in just a moment, Mary. Now we go over to Michael and Volkov, and you have a fortune cookie, and you saw $22 in the last one. You may elect to keep your fortune cookie, trade it this time for the box on the display floor that reads, Let's Make a Deal. LMAD, 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 LMAD. Who's over there? Pay no attention to him. It's your fortune cookie.
I'm gonna keep it.
You're going to keep the fortune cookie. She turns down the box. Look what you could have had back of that box. We had Chinese dinners. 100 of them. Enough to open up your own Chinese restaurant, but they were delicious, weren't they, Jay?
You better believe it. From La Choy Chinese
I mean,
foods, an assortment of La Choy chow
I would
mein,
eat
soy
it.
sauce, chow mein noodles, and other fine La Choy products.
Very delicious, and that's what was waiting for you, but you went for the fortune cookie. We take a look, and inside it says, are you ready?
No, I'm not.
Monty say you some smart cookie. You get $650.
Pretty sick.
You get $650 and one big smooch. That's what you get. So congratulations to you. We'll be back with the money shortly. Mary Carlson, you saw $22. You saw $650, and now you have the last fortune cookie. And we are going to let you trade it for what's behind the curtain. Carol is now showing us if you would like to.
I'm gonna trade.
She's going to trade it away. And that way, Cookie crumbled today. How did Cookie crumble? Oh, you could have had not one but two things, Mary Carlson. Monty say, good for you. You could have had 100 Chinese dinner and $22. But you went for the curtain instead, and we have a very good deal for Mary. And here's what we have for you. Beautiful dinette set and more to come.
Yes, first there's Chromecraft Elegant Contemporary Vista dinette set.
Okay, kinda dope as fuck.
Perfect blending of smoked glass.
Did you get the fireplace in the background too?
Vinyl upholstery Vista by Chromecraft. That sells for $900. And then for music while you dine, here's a new stereo. That's the Panasonic Quadraphonic stereo with 8-track.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Selected from the famous Spiegel catalog company, over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, 60609. The quad set retails for $339.90. And then, to set it all off, $200 worth of paneling.
Thanks
from
for the
Masonite's
bits.
Naturel series.
That is going to be a hell of an install.
Oh my
for your
god,
house.
she can put so much wood paneling in her house.
Cheery paneling to enhance any room. The total
Fuck yeah.
$1,439.90.
Congratulations to you and to all our players here. You know, I was just doing a little bit of mental arithmetic, and on the show today, I don't believe there was one zonk. Everybody, that's kind of unusual, but kind of exciting too. Kids out here, 2 girls over there, 3 of them over here, not one zonk. Well, it should be interesting when we go into the big deal now to see whether they want to trade away what they won. We will go and see if we can find 2 of them who trade away for a possible $9,247 in our big deal. Now, I know that Abby Siegel has a car and $100 in cash, $4,926, and she's showing me how to pantomime says no. Right, Kathy and Jeff Moon have a watch and ring worth $3,000, and what do they say? What? He's going to go now. Oh, he traded it away from Kathy. I didn't think he would. Irene Welch has a
Oh, no.
$1,894. She says yes. $3,000, $1,900, both risking for a possible $9 grand. Let's see what happens in just a minute.
Match game followed by Tattletales, a perfectly matched pair.
You're not fooling around with pussycats up here, folks.
Oh, they're ready.
Starting next on Buzzer.
Now, the big deal is worth $9,247,
You do you.
and it could be behind
I'm
door number
gonna keep
1
pooping.
or 2
Cecilia,
or
what do you
3,
think the value
and
of
3
this
opens
next
to show you some
item
ice cream
is?
for the whole family.
$50 worth of Eskimo pies, dairy fresh vanilla
It's
ice
a
cream.
brand new
covered with a
baby
chocolate-flavored
boy.
coating. Eskimo
Bio.
pie for a no-fuss treat.
Now, there's something
I'll trade $3,000 for
You
that.
have your choice of the 3 doors, and I'm going to ask Jeff and Kathy Moon, formerly known as Mustard and Mayonnaise, what door do they want?
2.
Door number 2. And over here, the kids,
It's
the
a
flappers
brand new
and the
baby
roaring 20s.
boy.
What are you going to do,
Bio.
Irene?
3.
She wants number 3, and we're going to find out what we have for you besides the ice cream. You're going to be glad you got the ice cream bars when you come in from a hot day, because you're going to jump on that new motorbike, the 2 of you.
That's an Indian motorcycle, the oldest name in American motorcycles. Indian with American engineering that provides you the finest combination street and trail motorcycles ever built. And that sells for $800.
But I do want you to go out and get some lighter clothes to get on that motorbike. So here's something to outfit you. There's $400 over here. So your deal is worth $1,250. And you can split that, you see. You can sit on the motorbike and split the money and the ice cream. Good. So much for the Roaring 20s. And you took door number 2. So we will see what's behind door number 1 that was not chosen. And there we had some root beer.
$25 worth of frosty root beer. Cool, refreshing.
She's really excited about the root beer.
Beer's frosty. It's cold brewed. You could have taken that root beer with you while you were out cruising in this sporty new car. From John Lance's Burbank Imports, the Triumph GT6 Mark III. High style and performance are the hallmarks of this sleek fastback coupe. The Triumph GT6, with tax and license, it sells for $4,523.98. Total value was
She looks so sad.
Thank you, Irene. Thank you, Mr. Welch. That would have been a nice one to choose had they gone for door number 1. And I guess that leaves the big deal for mustard and mayonnaise. What a salad dressing. And here we go. Are you ready for it? Let's take a look at door number 2, the big deal of the day. And it starts off with enough carpeting for the average home.
200 square yards of Maslin's inner circle carpeting made of Cumulop nylon from Monsanto. Maslin makes carpet.
Can't wait to put all that carpet on my wall.
Square yards are worth $1,300. Now that's more than enough carpet for your living room. Your new living room, that is. Take a look at this modern living room furniture. There's a luxurious, contemporary, fully decorated living room suite featuring rich imported suede leather upholstery amidst natural oak, rosewood, and walnut with accents of copper and bronze. From Jules Seltzer, Los Angeles, the furniture is valued at $5,097.50. And then to help you entertain in the new living room, here's a big color TV set. That's Teledyne Packard Bell's color TV console, handcrafted Mediterranean pecan cabinet, 100% Telebrite color picture tube.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's a cabinet.
95 cents. The total value of the deal so far is $7,247.
And incidentally, You may want to do a little redecorating of your own around the house, so here's a check for you, Jeff, in the amount of $2,000, making your big deal worth $9,247, and the salad dressing turned out to be really great. Thank you, Kathy and Jeff Boone. Go down, take a look at all the beautiful things that you have from Let's Make a Deal. All right, and while they're doing
All right, he can buy his wife's jewelry back at least.
Rita Bergman, I will give you $50 for every loose button that you have inside your bag. Not that no loose buttons at all. Isn't that terrible? Do you have any matches with you inside that bag? No matches. I would like to give you something. Do you have a picture inside the bag? You show me a pic. You don't have a picture inside your bag. What have you got besides those wilted tulips from Holland? Not the right things. Isn't that terrible? I'll tell you what. I'm going to ask you, William, if you have one single key, not on a chain, a single loose key, and I'll give you $200 for it right now. Bill, he's got to get out of that costume. Yeah, she tells me what she's got. She says, I got a driver's license. I'm thrilled. I mean,
I like my nuts how I like my hamburgers. Golden.
Don't try and
You can tell me the number of your license. I'll give you $300.
In a hotel on Bodega Bay, a team of researchers will discover a secret.
The trunk! Stay away from the trunk!
Beyond their imagination.
For the moment, the secret of my magic and my puppets is safe. Maybe that's the formula Toulon wrote about.
Wait a minute, how can liquid animate these guys?
Maybe they just need a little gas.
A power that a demon.
Showtime.
Will kill to possess.
The magic that gives my puppets life was stolen from a tribe of ancient Egyptian sorcerers who pledged their allegiance to the demon lord Sutek.
Those who have stolen my magic must die! Turtles to attack!
Now, their only hope lies in Andre Toulon's deadliest puppet.
Rick Myers, you must animate the Decapitron.
Rick Myers, you must animate the Decapitron.
I am with you, Puppet Master.
Puppet Master 4.
Controversial subjects. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is
Do you think
invited to
Puppet
make a
Master 1
judgment
through
based
3
on
are
all
any good?
available information. Tonight on Sightings, from the land that first celebrated Halloween, a Scottish castle that's terrorized locals for hundreds of years. Tonight, we send a team of paranormal experts to flesh out the ghosts of Scotland's House of Horror.
Oh,
Then, some
scary!
real-life vampires still exist today.
Yes,
we uncover startling
we
new
do.
evidence of the living dead.
We don't set pumpkins on fire, though. That's a human being thing. I don't know what's going on with y'all, but that ain't us.
Welcome to a special Halloween edition of Sightings. I'm Tim White.
Oh,
Tonight, you'll meet
how
real-life
appropriate.
vampires and modern-day witches living right
Hello,
here in the United
I'm
States.
here.
But first,
I know a few
Sightings
witches,
travels
too.
to Stirling Castle, Scotland's reputed House of Horror. This Scottish castle is rumored to be the most haunted place on Earth. It's a fitting beginning, since the origins of Halloween can be traced back to Scotland in the 3rd century. Scotland, Ireland, and Great Britain were home to the Druids, an ancient people who began the celebration of the holiday we now call Halloween. The Druids believed that Halloween, actually New Year's Eve by their calendar, was the one night of the year when spirits, both good and evil, were allowed to roam the earth.
Hell yeah!
On the night on Halloween when the dead are coming back from the grave, you don't want them to recognize you because they might do something to you or they might take you back with them.
We're only here to have fun.
Into Druid
Okay.
homes with treats. The evil spirits.
Thank you.
Bonfires and frightening masks. Later, jack-o'-lanterns were used to keep away evil spirits, but these talismans aren't always successful.
Ugh, we just think they're cute.
At Stirling
To be
Castle in
honest.
Scotland, more than 1,000 people a year report seeing and feeling evil spirits, and not just on Halloween. In fact, since Stirling Castle was first built to defend the Scottish countryside in the 15th century, countless eyewitnesses have reported seeing ghosts, evil spirits, poltergeists, and demons.
I saw a shadow.
No, sounds like a fun party.
Shadow in the corner. When I looked back again, there was absolutely nothing.
I've been walking around there at night and I felt a presence. I felt someone behind me.
Wasn't exactly on the ground. She was kind of floating, but she had her face away from me. It definitely was a woman.
Very scary. Makes you cold. I know what I saw.
The best-known ghost in Stirling Castle is the Green Lady. And she is said to be the spirit of a servant maid.
Green's kind of hot.
Queen of Scots from death in 1661 when the bed curtains caught fire from a naked flame, a candle held beside the bed. Her spirit is said still to haunt Stirling Castle today.
What we saw just at the corner of the graveyard, up at the foot of the castle wall, was a lady dressed in green. It seemed to be glowing. There were 7 or 8 of us ran up to see what was going on.
We love a spooky spectre.
There was nobody in either direction.
I can't think of any other castle who actually has a photograph of one of the ghosts. And we have a photograph of a Highlander here, marching out of the castle. And you can see straight through him as he comes underneath the archway.
We sent the photograph away and it was tested and it wasn't a double negative. It hadn't been superimposed on top of it or anything. So that's why we believe it was actually a picture of the ghost.
Trying to make contact with ghosts at a site such as Stirling Castle can be approached in several different ways by both scientists and spiritualists. We brought 2 separate investigative teams to Stirling, each operating independently but both with the same end in mind, tangible evidence of at least some of the 100 ghosts rumored to live here. Internationally respected psychical researcher Tony Cornell came to Stirling from Cambridge, searching for scientific evidence.
One thing about the whole psychic field is it's full of contradictions. You can go to one case and say, this is absolute rubbish. This is imagination. This is nonsense. You go to another one and you get a pearl of information. You say, we can't ignore this. So I should think, really, I'd say there are such things as ghosts. I've never seen one. I'd very much like to see one. Perhaps I might see one tonight. You never know.
Tony Cornell asked London's premier spiritualist medium, Glyn Edwards, to help him choose a good location for an overnight surveillance.
There's something here. There's definitely something here.
Here? What about over here?
Not so much here. Not so much here.
When we go out on an investigation, the kind of equipment we're taking is purely simply to confirm the physical presence of it. Is it in the mind of the person, or is it a real physical object? So what we do is we take equipment that will record any changes in the physical environment. Sound, sight, heat, geomagnetic changes, any form of electrical change, because we don't know what makes these things occur. So we want to know, if we leave this stuff behind, do ghosts then appear, or do they only appear because there's a human being there? Well, this is the kind of thing that we want to confirm with the instrumentation.
Cornell set up an infrared camera and a standard video camera to be left on all night. The next day, the video revealed nothing extraordinary, but the audio portion was startling.
A whole dollar?
No one was in the castle. The lone night watchman
Scary.
was far from the recording site. The nearest road was more than a mile away. Listen again for what sounds like moaning and screaming among the electronic static. Could these be the ghostly voices of Stirling Castle's tortured dead? 2 days after the haunting sounds were recorded, Sightings brought in a second team, comprised of psychics and headed by paranormal researcher Malcolm Robinson. They hoped to find additional evidence of ghost activity. Their investigation took place near the recording site in the castle's old prison, called the Toll Booth.
We go along and investigate these cases, speak with the people involved to ascertain if indeed there are something of a psychic nature happening.
This group of psychic investigators uses a controversial and often dangerous technique called spirit rescue. In a rescue, the psychics attempt to become temporarily possessed by any spirits that may be present. They believe the tortured spirits inside them can then be released into another dimension. On this night, world-renowned psychic Rosemary Todlin claimed one ancient tortured spirit had entered her body.
They were attacking me. They were bringing me back. They were attacking me.
I would love any spirit to enter my body, honestly.
Speaking as a centuries-old
It's been empty for so long.
Stirling Castle. While she was in her trance, other psychics attempted to liberate the supposed spirit from her and rid it from the castle.
You might never get another chance. This is your chance. This is your chance. This is your chance to be free once and for all. Spit it out if you have to. This is where you take that step through the door. A bigger door beyond even that. A much greater door, filled with light.
That I actually felt escape. I felt it physically and I felt it emotionally. And the pressure began to just evaporate from me.
Do you feel that the spirit has been released then from this room?
He's no longer here as far as I'm concerned.
So you're quite sure of this?
Yes.
Yeah. He wanted out, and he got an out. He got that door that he wanted.
Yeah.
And there's no way he'd come back here.
We know there were torture chambers in the Toll Booth. And indeed, if they followed the practice of the country at that particular time, and indeed over many, many years, then there's no doubt there were thumbscrews and practices within that toll booth to force confessions from the unfortunate inhabitants.
I think what we've had here is a little bit dubious. I mean, I get the feeling of, no, it's too melodramatic. Sincere, yes, but I don't think it was correct. But that's not saying that there aren't things in Stirling Castle. Of course there are, because many sane and sensible people have walked around and seen these things.
There may be conflicting views on the merits of spirit rescue, but Malcolm Robinson and his team of psychics believe that there is now one less ghost in Stirling Castle, that they have relieved the suffering of one tortured spirit in Scotland's House of Horrors.
Coming up next, some claim real-life vampires still exist today. We uncover startling new evidence of the living dead. And later, a revealing interview with a modern-day witch.
On Halloween, the streets are filled with ghosts and goblins and vampires.
They sure are.
Science has discovered that at least some of those vampires aren't out there dressing up for just one holiday. We found people who are so obsessed with vampires that they've chosen to live as though they are real-life vampires.
There's like 300 of them right here.
Vampires really exist?
What's wrong with that, sir?
The vision of the vampire debuted in the film classic Dracula. Lugosi is the most popular image that we have of the nocturnal beast that preys on the living. Our reaction is a mixture of fascination and revulsion as Dracula thirsts for human blood.
Let me live, please.
That's fucking hot, dude.
Bram Stoker's Dracula from Francis Ford Coppola is the newest of nearly 2,000 Dracula movies produced worldwide, evidence of our continuing fascination with the undead.
The undead would be someone who is pronounced dead, and at certain times the dead corpse reanimates and goes out with a thirst for human blood.
Recent studies by researchers at 2 major universities in the United States show that nearly half the adult population of the United States believe that the world of the undead, in some form, is real. And that same research shows that our obsession with vampires is rising dramatically.
The vampire represents the darker side of human instinct.
The vampire represents the semi-animal-like quality that is part of our nature, but which in the cultural process of growth and development, we have had to forego. Ordinary people go see vampires because they identify with a certain collection of characteristics that they don't live out, but which are ignited in what we would call their unconscious.
The Dracula character in Bram Stoker's novel was based on the 15th century Romanian warlord Vlad the Impaler. Stoker took the ancient myths about this notorious killer and added elements of the supernatural.
Rosemary, the historical Vlad, Vlad the Impaler, he was not a vampire.
Vlad Tepes was not a vampire. He was a real person, a 15th century Wallachian warlord who was a very cruel and despotic man. And Bram Stoker took him as the historical model for Count Dracula. There's only one existing account of him drinking blood, and it was the blood of one of his impaled victims. So this does not make him a vampire.
Do you really believe, Rosemary, that there are
Sometimes you get a little thirsty when you're working.
I do believe in the possibility of real vampires. I would call a real
Thank you,
vampire a
ma'am.
non-physical
We believe in you too.
spirit of a dead or some other kind of being that would attack the living during the day or the evening. Almost what we would call a biting poltergeist.
Around the world, there are many cultures that believe that there are individuals who can fly out at night in some form. There is certainly a possibility that there are many other forms of energy, many other forms of power that we just don't understand, that may form the basis.
Yes, I'm horny. I love being talked about.
And may actually form some kind of power for real vampires.
As people grow more frightened,
I like the attention,
the
okay.
normal structures of life, society, economics become more uncertain, people get very fascinated by the supernatural. And I would place vampires in a class like that.
Sightings has discovered a subculture of people who worship and emulate the vampire lifestyle. Are these self-proclaimed vampires
Talking about you, chat.
or do they merely have a morbid fascination with death? There's a growing body of evidence to suggest that these modern-day vampires may do more than simply pose as blood-drinking members of the undead.
I believe in another type of vampire I call the living vampire. They'll go around attacking people, biting them on the neck, and drinking their blood.
Aww,
and my way
that's
of
so
thinking,
cute.
they're every bit as dangerous as the old legendary type vampire.
In Chicago, sightings met one member of the
Calling me
vampire
legendary.
subculture who insists he is a real-life vampire.
Most people consider me a vampire because I'm a blood drinker. I use
Oh,
blood
honey.
to ensure my
No.
immortality in this world.
Vlad is a very interesting vampire.
Cute
He's not
though.
quite like
But
any
no.
other vampire that has ever contacted me or that I've ever studied. Vlad believes that there is a special kind of reaction he gets from the small amounts of blood that he takes.
Blood has a lot of powerful symbolism and has since ancient times. It's the life force, and anytime you consume the life force, then you enhance your own vitality. And blood also has an erotic aspect to it as well.
I feel Vlad
Oh,
knows
it
very
sure as
well
fuck does.
Getting some kind of special insight, some kind of special feeling from blood.
Did any of the people you spoke with claim to be
Oh,
dead
we're getting
people who
horny
were
as
kept
fuck.
alive by drinking blood?
None. In fact, almost all of them apologized for not being dead.
Vlad's lifestyle may seem more theater than reality, with his
Thanks for the
$1,000 handmade
bits.
porcelain
If you were
fashion.
able to become a vampire, would you
But the
take that
practice
opportunity?
What a
is not
dork!
exact. Vlad believes it's proof of his commitment to vampirism. But to outsiders, it appears as nothing more than a desperate attempt for attention.
What
It
I
is.
do and
But
why
I fully understand.
is my I really don't care if any of you believe it or not. That's your problem.
Our long-standing fascination with
I mean,
vampires is
you
well
know.
documented. But
You gotta like the balls on this boy.
fascination, drinking blood and living as vampires. What sends someone over the edge? Is it simply a need to stand out from the crowd? A deep-rooted desire for immortality? Or an unnatural need to participate in a world of evil?
To dream about vampires, to be attracted to vampires, for the culture to thrill to the idea of vampires is simply nature.
Although it may seem like pure theatrics to us, the self-proclaimed vampires that we interview insist that they have a real dedication to vampirism. Behavior experts argue that their dedication could be masking a psychological disorder, and they're asking the question, what deep need are people like these fulfilling by drinking blood and living as vampires?
Coming up, a startling sightings report on witches in America. Do they exist in your town, and do they threaten your family? A revealing interview with a real-life witch, next.
The Salem witch trials were a notorious part of our Puritan past, but witches and witchcraft are still alive and well in America today. Modern-day witches are a far cry from the evil broomstick-riding hags of popular culture. Today's witches are
Why do you
eager
call
to
them
dispel
evil?
the myths that have plagued what they consider to be their religion.
If you're looking for pointed hats and green faces, you'll have better luck at your front door handing out Halloween candy to the neighborhood kids. Selena Fox and her followers are the real thing, witches who make a point of celebrating nature instead of casting spells and concocting evil curses. Calling herself a Wiccan priestess, from the Old English word Wicca, meaning witch or wizard, Fox practices what she calls a religion from rural Iowa County in Wisconsin. But the intolerance she finds today is not so different from that of the citizens of another small community 300 years ago, Salem, Massachusetts.
There was an accepted form of religious and political practice. Those who deviated from that, especially women who were outspoken and independent, were killed.
Here in Salem in 1692, 19 people were hanged, and one man was pressed to death because he would not plead guilty or not guilty.
Thanks for the bets.
William Lemoy
It's
heads up
still
the
messed
Essex
up that
Institute
happened in
Library
U.S.
in
history
Salem,
how some of the
which
women
houses
and
hundreds
girls
of
that
actual court documents
were
from the
killed
witch
had
trials,
disabilities that were
based
seen
on
as
weak
abnormal
testimony
and
supplied by
witch-like.
hysterical witnesses.
Do you ever
Over
feel like
200
someone's
citizens
following
of
you?
Salem were accused of being
Yeah, me
witches.
neither.
Petty jealousies, land disputes, grievances held for decades would all be brought into play. I think the underlying context for what happened was fear. When fear is the fundamental emotion, you can expect irrational behavior. And when you get a group acting irrationally, watch out.
Joining us now from her farm in Black Earth, Wisconsin, is Selena Fox, a modern-day witch who prefers to be called a Wiccan minister. Selena, welcome to Sightings.
Thanks, Tim. Happy Halloween.
And happy Halloween to you.
Hell yeah!
Selena, do you mind being called a witch?
I've used the word witch to describe myself and my practice of Wiccan spirituality, but I also use some other terms that are perhaps more specific about what I do. Wiccan minister is one, nature priestess is one, and those terms are more specific about the kinds of things that I'm involved in, which is spiritual ministry.
What do you think is the biggest misconception that most folks have about witches like you?
We are not involved with Satanism or the practice of evil. This is against our values, our ethics.
Certainly back in the early days in Salem, witches were persecuted. Does that persist? Is there persecution now?
Persecution has not ended in America and other parts of the world for people that are involved not only in witchcraft, but other nature religions. I would like to see persecution and intolerance against our people end.
Most people have stereotypes, Selena, about witches, people like you. Where do those stereotypes come from?
Some of the stereotypes that we have today around the word witch really come right out of Wizard of Oz. The word witch is being used by people who are practicing a religion that do not look in any way like the Wicked Witch of the West and certainly don't have those kinds of practices.
Well, here it is, Halloween now, Selena. Why is Halloween so important to witches like yourself?
Halloween is our new year. We not only pay our respects for the dead, especially family and friends that we have known and loved in this life, but it's a time of looking ahead to the year to come.
Selena Fox, thank you and happy Halloween. We'll be back with more Sightings in just a moment.
To report your paranormal experience, call the Sightings Hotline at 1-900-740-SIGHT.
Tell me about your paranormal
740
experience.
SITE.
Makes me horny.
Each call 75 cents a minute. Average call lasts 2 minutes, and you must be 18 years or older. Again, the Sightings Hotline is 1-900-740-7483.
Join us next time for new investigations into the unexplained. For Sightings, I'm Tim White. Good night.
Tomorrow, witness a high-speed chase more exciting than anything you've ever seen in the movies because
That's
it's real.
Sightings is over.
An all-new location, an all-new episode tomorrow. Now, stay tuned for more Sightings next.
Well, guys, we fucking did it. We had a spooky little party, didn't we? But we will be back soon because spooky season is not over yet, you know? There's more movies, there's more shows,
like it's the
there's
end of
so
the
much more
world.
we have to get through. So do come back. Yeah, thank you everyone for the bits and the donations and the subs and everything. It was super generous of you. Wow. You guys are cool. Maybe gonna avoid a curse by being nice and sweet. But I'll see you guys very soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Sir, I really think you should push the button.
You have pushed the wrong button.
Just walk up and get it.
Come on!
Come on, we don't have all day.
All I have to do is pick it up.
What is she waiting for?
I don't know.
Come on, scaredy cat.
Good morning. My name is Jake Seltzer. My name's Jake Seltzer. Hello, I am Jake Seltzer. I'm Jake Seltzer. Good morning. My name is Jake Seltzer. My name's Jake Seltzer. Hiya, I'm Jake Seltzer.
Hi, I'm Carol Green.
Good morning. My name is Jake Seltzer. Hello, I am Jake Seltzer. I'm Jake Seltzer. Good morning. My name is Jake Seltzer. My name's Jake Seltzer. Hiya, I'm Jake Seltzer. I'm Jake Seltzer. Hello, I am Jake Seltzer. My name's Jake Seltzer. Hiya, I'm Jake Seltzer. My name is Jake Seltzer. Who's the host? Is it Susan? Is it John? Or am I the host?
Jake, you're the host.
I'm the host? Good morning. My name is Jake Seltzer. I'm your host.
WKO-FM. This is New York area weather from the National Weather Service. Forecast, variable cloudiness, an overnight low in the 50s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy skies, low in the 50s, high near 65. Clear and 60. Relative humidity is 54%. WWKO News, I'm David Parker on 85.7 Regency, New York. Enjoy America the Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't beat it. The feeling you get from Coca-Cola. Can't beat the feeling. Gotta dance through the heat of the day. Hear the beat, it's coming your way. Check these feet and you're gonna say, hey, 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 can't help it. I felt it. Feeling so real, you just got to share it. Bop it. Can't beat the feeling. Can't fight it. Can't hide it. Feeling so good, you just got to share it. Can't beat it. Can't beat the real thing. Oh yeah. Can't shake it. Can't fake it. Feeling you get from a Coca-Cola. Can't beat it. You can't beat the feeling.
And, as always, I'm watching you, Fap.
still here? It's over. Go home. Go.